Right guys, welcome. We are live. Welcome to today's live stream of Liverpool versus Leicester City. I don't need to tell you guys how big a game this is for the Reds. Massive is an understatement. With Manchester City dropping points last night away at Newcastle, today could be a pivotal day in the title race. Guys, how the hell are you? Welcome to the stream. This is the Anfield Agenda. I'm your host Craig and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Chat's filling up already. Anthony's in, Stevie G is in, Will is in, lots of people. Anthony, who else we got? Jonas, Elsie, Keane, Paul, Albin, Brian Morrissey, lots and lots of people. The keen or eagle-eyed viewers amongst you might notice that I'm in a different place today. Usually for watch-alongs I'm down in my living room, but I've set up differently today. I've got the TV screen inches away from me for today's one. I'm so excited about it, guys, so fucking excited. For those of you watching with kids or tuning in for the first time, I do have to put a bit of a prerequisite out there. There will be bad language on this stream, so if that isn't for you or it isn't suitable for your kids or the surroundings that you're in, just a bit of a heads up before we start, because I'm a passionate guy. When I'm talking about the Reds, bad language just tends to come out. But look, anyway, let's talk about the team selection. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say about the team selection. I've had a go at putting it together in the 11 that I think, or the lineup that I think. You say Gini Wijnaldum at right back, Anthony. James Pearce says Jordan Henderson at right back. That's where I'm confused, mate, and that's, I suppose, where we're all confused today. And no idea what the formation's going to be, said Brian. Either do I. It's a little bit all over the place. Look, let's have a look at the 11 and we'll go from there. Maybe together we can try and figure out who's going at right back or where we're going. The lucky shirt is here as well. Good show. I see that one already. Right, guys, look, on this one, Alisson obviously in goal. I've gone with Jordan Henderson at right back. Any of you guys out there who have Gini Wijnaldum at right back, I get you. No argument here. I'm as confused as the rest of you. Centre back pairings, I think we understand. That's Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip. Andy Robertson at left back. Midfield for today, he's gone with what he has available because Fabinho isn't really fit to start. He's on the bench, he's not fit to start, but in midfield today he has a trio of Gini Wijnaldum, Sheridan Shaqiri and Naby Keita, and then up front the big three, the front three, Mane, Salah, Firmino. Boom, job done there. A lot of people a little bit nervous about today's game, so what I've done is I've gone out there into the world and I've got some stats, some figures and some statistics ready for the game today that I hope will try and put you guys at ease, because it's a massive game. There's no understatement about it. It is a massive game today for Liverpool Football Club. So here's some stats that I think might help you all relax if you're a little bit nervous. Liverpool have won their last six out of their last 7 Premier League games against Leicester at home. The only defeat that we've had, or the last defeat that we had, came back in May in the year 2000 when we lost 2-0. So that's a good omen. Good omen number 2. Well, if you're a Leicester fan perhaps, Leicester fans can point to the fact that Jamie Vardy has scored in 7 out of his last 8 games against Liverpool. And look, I know a lot of Liverpool fans are worried about Jamie Vardy, but you have to put Jamie Vardy's scoring into, I suppose, an overall statistic. And here's another one that might benefit Liverpool fans. So, the Liverpool are unbeaten in their last 19 midweek home games in the Premier League. We've won 13 and drawn 6. To further that, the Reds are unbeaten at home in their last 32 Premier League games, winning 23 and drawing 9. And one thing, guys, that it seems you can be guaranteed when Liverpool play Leicester is goals. In the past 5 games between the two sides, there's been 20 goals, 12 for us and 8 for them. I don't know what else to say. We're set up for a good game. We're set up for a really, really good game. Everybody's worried about Vardy. I understand it. He's got a record against us. Dude knows where the goal is. He's an excellent footballer. Not going to slag off Jamie Vardy. But at the same time, let's look at it from our side. The stats that I just spoke about. Liverpool unbeaten in their last 32 Premier League games at home. 32. That is crazy. We're heading for 2 seasons unbeaten at Anfield in the Premier League. We've won 6 out of our last 7 games against Leicester in the Premier League. We're unbeaten in our last 13 midweek games in the Premier League at home. Lots and lots of stuff to point towards a good win for the Reds today. Carl's gone for a 3-4-3 formation, and Carl, mate, I get you. I'd understand that, no problem. If we were going with 3-4-3, I would have been going with Van Dijk, Gini and Matip in the 3 for me. I wouldn't have Jordan Henderson in there. Fuck Vardy, said Stevie Richards. Love it, love it. Cheers to all, a great match today, says Liz Golden. Craig, I'm more worried with Damari Gray than Jamie Vardy. That's understandable. Another good young player. Fuck Vardy, we're Liverpool, this means more, said Ben. Love it, pal. Love it. Guys, thank you so much to everybody that tuned in and watched last night's stream or watch along with us. Well, it wasn't a watch along, it was a stream. We've had around 6,000 views of last night's show, of last night's late night agenda, which I think is a record for a late night agenda. Those of you who gave me messages and sent me lovely kind words about the intro, thank you. Obviously, it was a very, very important night last night in the Premier League race, and it was a little bit heated to say the least, but you know, you're a fan, you got to live and breathe these things. I was excited. That came through. I got a comment through which was absolutely brilliant, and it's one of my favourite comments that I've had on the streams. Somebody said, I had to turn off after 30 seconds because I was watching it and all of a sudden you're talking about sucking balls. And I just thought, yeah, that's me, isn't it? That's defo a bit of me right there. So I'm sorry if I offended that guy, but at the same time, you know what I'm going to say. I don't even have to say it. 7 points clear if we win, to Kieran Fadden, let's go. The only thing Vardy will do tonight is pick up cards and a cold because he won't get near the ball, said Carl. Charlene is in. How are you, Charlene? I was chuffed with the views last night, as was I. I couldn't believe how many we had on. It was great. Usually on a late night agenda, we've around 2,000 to 2,500 views in total, and we're chuffed with that. Last night, as I said, around 6,000, which is crazy. Guys, look, let's get to the game. Thoughts on the team selection, predictions for the score. I said all week, I'm going 2-0 to the Reds. I'm not going to change that. What else have we got here? Your stream from yesterday was wicked awesome, said Liz. Thank you. I had so much fun on last night's stream. I'm very well, thank you, Jaden. Thank you for asking me. Craig, what do you think of Barcelona signing Phil Jones for 70 million? The world is crazy, mate, but I couldn't be that crazy. 3 points for the Red Men tonight. 2-0. Ken from Liverpool. Merseyside. Ken, thank you for joining us, mate. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Casey said 3-1 to the Pool. Come on, the Reds. Origi said, Craig will be watching the match soon, so won't watch the stream during the match. You'll be here for half time. Mate, you enjoy it. I'm all set up today. I've got a double screen set up here. I've got the match on the TV screen to my left. I've got you guys on the monitor to my right. I've got the camera in the middle. The mic set up. I'm all good to go. I'm loving it. Snow has stuck in Liverpool overnight, said Ben. Interesting. Good stuff. I'm sure the under soil heating on the pitch and all that will be grand. Didn't Wolves score 4 against Leicester? I'm pretty sure we can match that or do better. Good. I'm so happy to see lots of people positive. Guys, don't underestimate this. If we win tonight, and I know people are going to say take it one game at a time, show respect to all the other teams. I fully get you. But I've said, and I can't be a hypocrite, I've said this all along. I've said it since the Manchester City game. If Liverpool open up another 7-point gap, in my humble opinion, it's good night Vienna. If we win this game tonight, I am fully convinced that Liverpool win the Premier League this season. And you can say, look at the past, Liverpool bottled it, yada yada yada. There's only one team, my friends, dropping points this season against silly teams, and that isn't Liverpool, that is Manchester City. Liverpool's only defeat this year has been away in what could possibly be regarded as the toughest game of the season against the defending champions, against Manchester City, and that's no disgrace. Other than that, we're unbeaten in the Premier League. So for people to think that we're suddenly going to fall apart in the last 14 games after tonight, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. Manchester City have a very difficult run coming up as well. And look, we've got tough games coming down the line. We've got Manchester United away. We have got Chelsea at home. We have got Spurs at home. And a couple of other tricky fixtures as well. But a 7-point gap with the Champions League coming up and Manchester City still in other cup competitions, you have to say it massively favours Liverpool. That being said, that 7-point gap only comes if the Reds go out here tonight and put in a performance and get a win. I'm fully confident that they can. The lucky jersey's on. I've gone for 2-0. 2-0 is probably me being a little bit on the pessimistic side because there's usually more goals in these games. As I said, 20 goals in the last 5 games between Leicester City and Liverpool. Have you got any Leicester City fans in? I'd love to see if you're in the chat. Let me know. Obviously, our friend Boye has gone up to the game and I hope he enjoys himself, but you know what I mean. What have you got? Stabell said I love Liverpool. Oh no, snow up in the northeast. Klopp's before the game was great. I didn't see it, Carl. I've been busy setting up. Klopp in his pre-match interview, they were asked who's at right back. He just looked at the camera as if to say who knows. Love it from Kloppo. We did say last night on the stream that there was a bit of a hint maybe from Jurgen Klopp yesterday that we could be looking at wing backs, and you know, let's not rule that out today. I would go as far as to say it wouldn't be mad, and bear with me, it wouldn't be mad to see Shaqiri as a right wing back. Now, I know what you're saying. I can hear you. Relax. 3 centre backs could easily be the case here. Robbo can play as a wing back, somebody else wide on the right. It can be done. It's going to be very interesting to see how we set up. Nobody really has a clue at this moment in time. Craig, Liverpool always play better when the floodlights in the stadium is bouncing. I'm so confident, said Evan. The stadium is going to be absolutely rocking. You're right, there's no two ways about that. This is massive. Everybody knows it's massive. I seen one of the guys from the Anfield Wrap. Who was it again? It was... can't think of the gentleman's name. The guy that owns all the bar, Rob, it was Rob, and Rob was saying this is basically a cup final for Liverpool. Rob Gutman, yeah, it was basically a cup final for Liverpool, and you know what, I completely agree with what Mr. Gutman said. It is. These are all cup finals for Liverpool. A win tonight, well, you guys know what I think by now. A win tonight and it's all over as far as I'm concerned. Somebody said, yep, Leicester fan here, saw you on LCFC, Boy, a great job, mate. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be on there. Boy is going to be on with us tomorrow night for a review of the game, so I hope you can join us for that one as well. 18 dislikes, fuck the hater, said Jose. Do you know what? On live watch-alongs like this, you're going to get lots of dislikes because people are running around trying to find streams of the games and they click on thinking it's a stream of the game. Then they see that we're just on here talking and they're pissed off and they're disappointed and they click a thumbs down. It's alright, it's all good. I don't take anything like that personally. Stop that skinny runt Vardy, said Romeo KGT. Fucking hell, 20 dislikes. Woo, they're coming fast. Fuck them. Fuck them. As I said, don't take them personally, guys. It's just about people looking for a stream of the game. 20 worried City fans, said Sean. Definitely 3 centre backs, reckons Carl. The game is on BT Sports, Stevie, for those asking. If you're in the UK or Ireland, the game is on BT Sports today. So if you've got a subscription, or if you're an Air Mobile customer, if you're in Ireland, then you'll be able to access the game. Let's go for the throat, said Gary Richards. I like your thinking, Gary. I like it. Right, I'm trying to get through as many of your comments as I can, my friends. Why would you look for a game stream? It's on BT. Yes, mate, but you know, we've got people watching the game or trying to watch the game from all over the world. You've got people, we know there's a lot of people watch from America, Australia, Asia, and you know, it might be on BT for us, but you know, it might be for them. You'll have to put no match footage in the title again. It's on. If you look at the image for the stream, it's there. It's on the image. It says clearly at the bottom, no match footage. We always make sure to put it in just, you know, so we don't get booted off or we don't get done for copyright. Hendo to play sweeper in front of the defence, reckons Jose. Come on, Leicester. Mate, who do you support? Is it Napabirji? Oh my god, that's a difficult name to say. Let me know who you support, because I know we have Leicester fans coming in as well, of course. But you'll also have fans from United, Manchester City. Everybody wanted Liverpool to lose today. Reds will win 5-0, said Clark. I love your confidence, my friend. I absolutely love it. I'd love that to be the case. I don't see it being an easy evening though. Leicester City are no mugs. They're a very good side. But they're a little bit Jekyll and Hyde, so it depends what Leicester City show up. Either way, I do see us prevailing tonight. I see Liverpool coming out with the 3 points. But we never do things the easy way. Look at the team selection that Klopp's had to make today. It's a little bit higgledy-piggledy. I'm expecting it to be maybe a little bit out of place, a little bit disjointed at the start. And I expect us to come on. As the game goes on, I expect us to get better. Is VVD fit? Yes, Josh, he is playing today alongside Joe Matip in centre back. Our injury crisis is a bit better, said Mossy. It is Mossy. We've got Fabinho, he's on the bench. We're just waiting on really Joe Gomez, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Ryan Brewster. They're the 4 majors and they're all making progress bit by bit. Sean Hunt said, mad team that. It is, it's a bit unusual. It is a little bit unusual. Guys, can I just check with everybody, and I don't need this to be absolutely 100%, but with regards to syncing and stuff like this, audio syncing and video, are we okay? It could be a millisecond or 2 out, I understand that, but other words, if you can give me a thumbs up just to let me know that it's okay at your end, that would be amazing. What are you watching it on, said Jack Thomas. Mate, I'm watching it on BT, so unfortunately nice and easy for me on the television. Who's your favourite player in the Liverpool squad, asks Jonas. Bobby Firmino, Jonas. I absolutely love Bobby. How could you not love Bobby? He's a lunatic and I love me a lunatic. Perfect, said King. Grand, spot on. Oh, thank you. You've no idea. I was asked to do a video for a Ghanaian radio station doing basically a review of Liverpool's January transfer window. I've had 19 attempts so far. 19 attempts at making that video. And it's only a 1-minute video. But I've had massive syncing issues with the audio and I want to send it to them but I can't get it right, so I'm hoping to get it done because, you know, the more exposure we can get ourselves and the more exposure we can get the channel, the better. So I was very privileged to be asked to do this for that radio station in Ghana and I hope to be able to get it over to them by the end of the night. Craig, would you take a draw? Asked Mossy. Nah, no mate, nothing but a win today will do. Looking at it from a pragmatic point of view, a draw increases our lead. Absolutely, we'd be better off than we thought we would have been. I mean, hand on heart, all of us probably thought that after this round of games we'd still be 4 points ahead. We probably expected Manchester City to win at Newcastle, and we probably expected Liverpool to get 3 points, although a hard 3 points today against Leicester. Tom said, I think Gini will play at right back because he's a more versatile player. I think he's more mobile and can get around more than Henderson. I think Henderson would struggle against their wings. Again, completely understand your thought process, mate. I'm waiting to see if it's a back three or if it is a back four. I guess there'll be a lot of eagle eyes looking when the game starts. A lot of people just let me know about the sinking. Brilliant. Thank you guys so much for that. Don't worry, I have the game clock and everything ready to go. I won't be starting that until the game gets ready to kick off. And as you guys know, sometimes, depending on where you are in the world, we can be a little bit ahead, a little bit behind. Sometimes we're trying to get streams to the game, but this time I will be I'll be on time. I'll be able to give you guys some alternative commentary of the game if you want. I'm going to drop in and out of the chat to see how everybody's feeling, and of course we'll be reacting to what's going on. The good news is you're going to have me right through till midnight tonight, so it's going to be a really, really long night. We've got this watch along that's going to take us through till about 10 o'clock. I'll then take a 15-minute break and I'll be straight back with tonight's late night agenda where we'll react to the game. Hopefully we're celebrating and hopefully we can have a look ahead to the rest of the season. At work, sneaky listening, said Far Island. Mate, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What else have we got? Craig, someone is sinking. Oh, it's Manchester City. I thought you were said singing and I was thinking to myself, I haven't sung yet on this stream. Surely not. Ghana, said Sean. Lol, fair play. Mate, it was one of the most unusual things. We often get requests to do videos for people or, you know, little clips here or there, and if we can do them, we're always happy to do it. But this one was very nicely worded email, and I want to get it done for them because I like to help people out. And of course I like to get our name out there as well. The more people are aware of the channel, the more people that we can get here to watch us. The snow is falling on the Anfield turf at the moment. Is that Dara O'Brien? It is, mate. Kunasa Tatu, how are you? Ben, you never let me down, my friend. Every single match day you put the lyrics to You'll Never Walk Alone in. It's not a match day without you doing that, pal, so thank you. Harry Maguire still has got a slight knock, so that'll be interesting. He also has a massive head. Let's not forget that. Massive head. Good evening, Craig, and everyone, said Nina. See, you've got your lucky shirt on. Awesome. 5-2 win for me tonight. That'll be an interesting game, Nina. And you know what? I'd take it now if it was on offer. Watching from the Caribbean, said Aidan Maynard. Oh, so jealous, mate. I'm so jealous. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Whether you're living there or you're on your jolly bobs, I hope you have a wonderful time. Alison has a kid on the way. Is it a second kid? Demolada. Am I right in saying that's a second kid? Hailstone said, Will. Has the game started? Said Jorge Campos. No, mate, we're about 13 minutes away from the match kicking off, so still plenty of time. 8 o'clock kickoff for those asking, by the way. 8 o'clock tonight. It's not a 7:45 kickoff for this one, it's 8 o'clock. Tome Gumah, said Tom. Tome Gumah. Well, he said on Gumah. Well, I don't think you need the on. I think it's just Tome Gumah. I think, but my Irish is shocking, Tom. Which means I am good, by the way. I'm good, Craig, is what he's saying. Kunasa Tatu, for those of you who heard me saying that earlier on, means how are you in Irish. That's about the only Irish I know, by the way. I know very, very little. My Irish language skills are shocking. 6-0 for Gary Richards. Love it. Love it, Gary. Bye bye, lads. Gonna watch the match. Come on the pool, said Anthony Cronin. Even strippers don't do that much. Absolutely. But you know, strippers don't make the YouTube money that we make, he says, laughing. I'm hoping my wife is watching, and I'm hoping she turns on the heating because I'm absolutely bleeding freezing up here in the bedroom, and I'm trying to send her a slight text message here so you people don't see, because I'm absolutely fucking freezing. Sitting here in the winter in a t-shirt, it's not great. So I've sent her a little text there saying, love, would you lash on the old heating? Other words, the nips are going to start showing through the top, and nobody wants to see that. What a chance we have tonight, said Fan Rant. It is big. It is big, guys. Absolutely. I'm nervous, but I'm excited the same way. Looking at the Manchester City, looking at the Leicester City lineup there as well. And as you can see, yeah, it is lashing down hailstones at Anfield. I'm watching it here right beside me. Craig, promise me you'll go apeshit if the Reds score. Come on, Evan. You should know me by now. You know there's going to be a reaction for that. For those of you wondering, and I know you always ask, and people sometimes say because they don't see me, where's the Diet Chav? I'm all tooled up. I'm all tooled up with the Diet Chav and ready to go for today's game. Scotty said the cop will be jumping. How big are their nips? Not going to lie, Gary, they're big monkey nips. I mean, nobody wants to know that, but they're not pretty. Did you see all the teams in Top Flight League begin with... Did you see all of the teams in Top Flight League begin with I? You've lost me, Carl. You've lost me. Or is it L? But either way, you've lost me. Down it, said Alpha. Nah, mate, I'll be burping through the entire stream if I do that. 2 cans, you'll be bouncing, said Charlene. I know, but I'm here till midnight, don't forget, Charlene. That's why I've got the 2 cans. Again, we'll run through the team, by the way. For those of you joining us late, we'll run through the team. And when you see my eyes darting off one side here, it's because, as I said, I've got 2 screens open. The TV is to my left, the monitor's to my right, but the camera's bang smack in the middle, so my eyes will wander from side to side here trying to slightly look at bits and pieces. But I'm going to turn my head now and go through the team for today. So we've got Alisson Becker in goal. I've gone with what I think is going to be Jordan Henderson at right back. It could be Gini Wijnaldum. Centre back pairing for today, Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip. Andy Robertson at left back. If I'm going with Jordan Henderson at right back, then the midfield trio for today's game are Gini Wijnaldum, Sheridan Shaqiri and Naby Keita. The front three, of course, are unchanged. It is Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino and Mohamed Salah. Doesn't get much better than that for a front three, guys. It's a bit of a makeshift team for Liverpool today, but Jurgen Klopp has had 10 days with these players. They've been off to Dubai. They've had plenty of time in the training pitch. They've had plenty of time to get ready for this game. I'm expecting Liverpool to be good today. I'm expecting us to be focused. There might be a few nerves around. It could be a big night in the league. It could be a massive night in Liverpool's league campaign. Let me know what you think. Let me know how excited you are. Nervous, predictions, thoughts on the 11. Thoughts on Leicester City as well, of course, if you're a Leicester City fan. Craig, have you ever forgot Diet Chav? Nah, no. It's one of those things, mate. Honestly, I won't leave the gaff won't go anywhere without Diet Coke. It never happens. Online it says 4-2-3-1 formation with Gini as right back, said Jersey Boy. We're all just guessing, buddy. I mean, until the match kicks off or until we've seen the players set up, none of us know. 4-2-3-1 doesn't really make too much sense because you're playing Keita then in maybe a bit of a deeper position. But you know what? You never know. You never know. Let's just wait and see. Fabinho is still not quite there, Pedro. He had an illness and it looks like he's on the bench, so he must be close enough. Jaffa cakes and a cup of tea. That's disgusting, Dave. Disgusting. Jaffa cakes. Don't even get me started on Jaffa cakes. Now, there's one question about Jaffa cakes, Dave. Are they a fucking bicky or are they a cake? You know what I mean? And the thing I have about them, you never even know when the bastards are stale because they're always rotten and they're always hard on the other side. No, Dave, it's just wrong. It's just wrong on so many levels, pal. Rashford is better than Firmino. Yeah, of course he is, mate. Of course he is. Rashford's a very good player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to laugh at him, but he's not as good as Bobby Firmino. Not yet. He's got plenty of time. He's a young man. Good player, but he's not as good as Bobby Firmino. Craig, I'll have a battered sausage, chips and a can of Coke, said Anthony. Salt and vinegar, Anthony? You want salt and vinegar? Gotta have salt and vinegar, pal. Genie is at right back, said PSN. Cool. Cool. As I said, it could be Genie, could be Henderson. I'd love to know the PSN. If you have a second, buddy, let us know where did you hear that one. Is VVD okay, said Murtaza. Well, he's playing, mate, so I'm hoping so. Artash has gone for 2-1 to Liverpool, which, you know, I'll take. It'll be a nervy 2-1 though, but I'll take it. Ben Dealey's really lashing at the song lyrics. He's going for it. Don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. I could have changed that to suck these big Irish balls, but it just didn't feel right in the moment. Should I put on some toast, asks Will. When is there not a good time to have toast? I mean, it's always a good time to have toast, Will. The game is starting in 7 minutes for those asking. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff. What does the Sky Sports think the team will be? I don't know, Evan. It's not on Sky Sports. I haven't got Gillette Soccer Saturday or whatever the fuck it's called on at this moment in time. Guys, if you're watching the stream or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I'm so proud to have you with us. Thank you. If you could do me a massive favour and hit that subscribe button as well. Maybe drop a like on the stream. Everything on our channel, absolutely all our content is 100% free. It's always going to be free. Yes, we're a Liverpool channel, but we're happy to welcome fans from absolutely any club. All that we ask is that anyone that's in the chat shows respect to the other people in there, and they will in turn get respect right back, because they're a great bunch of people. But as I said, if you could hit that subscribe button, we've set ourselves a target of 10,000 subscribers for the season. I think we can get there. We've had a massive start to the year. This is our first year as a channel. We've already passed 7,500 subscribers. It looks like we're going to get to our target of 10,000. Well, I'm hoping that we do. But if we don't, we won't be too far off. So look, as I said, lots of love to everyone for joining us. Hit that button, drop a like on the stream, and mostly, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy being here with us today. We just have to reiterate for those that come in and ask, we won't be showing any match footage. We do not break copyright rules on here. We try and play with a book. I'll be giving you some alternative match commentary. We'll be reacting to what's going on. And of course, I'll be reading out your comments in the chat. Hello, you baldy scouts. I'm not actually Scouse, Bob, to be fair. I'm Irish, I'm proud of it, but I'll take it. If you order food whilst it's raining or snowing, you're a nonce, said Alpha G. I don't quite get that one, mate, but I'm a Chelsea fan and I want Liverpool to win this season, said Aiden. Or is it Aiden or Aiden Maynard? Do you know what? I respect that, and here's why. If I'm a non-Liverpool fan and I'm looking at this season, I don't want the cheating scumbags who are trying to buy the league by breaking rules and ruining FFP to win it. I want the team who've tried to do it the right way to win it. And that's my honest opinion on this one. I think Liverpool winning the league is a good thing for the league if they go on and do it. Do you drink tea or coffee? Coffee, Adam. My wife's a tea drinker, I'm a coffee drinker. Rex Fury's obviously a United fan, saying 20 times. So mate, look, no hate for me. You won it 20 times. Great. What can I say to that? I could give you the 5 times and all that, but look, 2 massive clubs, mate. 2 massive clubs. Did you hear Cardiff signed Balotelli for 269 million? Nothing, Anthony. Nothing surprises me anymore. I know that's bullshit, like, but nothing surprises me in football. Clock, getting ready for the clock, getting ready to make sure we have everything good to go in the match. Right, boom, boom, boom. Cool. Players in the tunnel, ready to come out onto the pitch. I can see Harry Maguire's mahoosive head. Yeah, here we go. Come on, you Reds. Massive game today, guys. Massive. Still time to give me your predictions. Still time to give me your thoughts on the game. We're about 3 or 4 minutes away from kickoff. So, as I said, I'm going for 2-0 for Liverpool today. Hopefully you can stick with us and enjoy what is shaping up to be a pretty damn good game. Teams are walking out. Starting 11 again, just for PSN for everybody to remind us. Alisson in goal. I've gone for Henderson at right back. Could be Gini. Matip, Van Dijk, Robbo, Gini Wijnaldum, Sheridan Shaqiri, Naby Keita, Bobby Firmino, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane. That's Liverpool 11 for today. You're bald, said Rex. Mate, learn to spell. It's Y-O-U or apostrophe E. Or Y-O-U apostrophe or E. It's you are bald. But, you know, being a troll and an idiot, I don't expect you to be able to spell, mate, but if you could try, I mean, if you're going to insult me, at least put a bit of effort into it. Most people that come on and try and insult me have a little bit of game, mate, but you've... Although you are a United fan, so there is that. For those of you who are heading off to watch the game, we'll see you at half-time. Murph said, I'm a United fan, but always watching your channel, supporting a fellow Irish man. Horrific looking and deciding who I want to win the league. I get that, Murph, mate. I absolutely get that. It's Sophie's choice for you, isn't it? A lot of people. 3-1. There's a good score prediction. I'm having that one. My dad supports United. Shh. Don't say that, Aussie, mate. Shush. Give Moreno and Lovren's medals to Hodgson and Rafa. Fuck Hodgson. Fuck. No. We won't be ever giving Roy the Emu Hodgson any praise. Mate, you should visit the British Virgin Islands, Caribbean. Lots of Liverpool fans here. Oh, I'd love it. I would love it, pal. Been to the Caribbean on my honeymoon. We went to Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, Mexico, and Labadee Espanol, I think, was the island that was owned by the cruise company. 4-0 for Tom Flynn. Mossy Kyo's going 3-0. 3-0 for Ricky Hill. L, said Brian. L, Emu. It's all the same, mate. I call him an emu. I think he looks more like an emu. Ella said Liverpool ladies manager is on Sky Sports, which is good to see. Corey, mate, I'll never judge you, pal. You do what you do. You be you. 4-1 for Murtaza. 3-1 for Ben Dealey. 5-0 for Rajesh. I love that. We have, is it Cocktra? Said 3-2. I think you're going for Leicester City. Sean Luke Doherty O'Brien's gone 5-0. Mark Forrest 2-1. Come on, man, I want a hat-trick. 4-0 to Donald. Chat's moving quick, guys. I'm going to get ready, get the clock set up and get ready to go in this game. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to try my best to take you through it bit by bit with a bit of alternative match commentary. I hope you enjoy it. Settle in, settle back. It's going to be a massive game. Mo Salah there getting ready. I don't know if my wife has seen the message about the heating, but she'd want to bleed and turn it on. That's all I'm saying. Or the nips are going to be frozen. David's going 3-0. Jan Maiden 2-0. Ryan Murphy 3-1. Our friend Cock was putting about 95 scores in there, mate. I don't know. You need to make your damn mind up. Jordan Henderson hat-trick for Rory Scales. Love it. 34-0 for Connor White against Liverpool. That would be some story, wouldn't it? Hashtag free the nips, said Alpha G. Again, guys, last shout, please do hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream so far and help us grow the channel on here. And of course, I'd love you to drop a like on the stream. Now let's settle back, kick back and relax. The players obviously in the centre circle. We're going to have a minute's applause, obviously, for Salah. Not our Sally. I think you know what I'm talking about. So let's just settle back and I'm just trying to be respectful here with the guys. Have their minute's applause. It's something that we never want to see in the game. So our thoughts and prayers obviously with everybody connected to Nantes, Cardiff City and Salah's family. Right guys, they're back, they're ready to go. Time for this game to kick off. It's a massive game in the Premier League. I hope you enjoy it. Fingers crossed for 3 points for the Reds and we can open up that 7-point gap in the Premier League table. Oh, the nerves, the nerves, the nerves. Here we go. Come on, the Reds. Looks like Leicester have done the sensible thing anyway. And they haven't made Liverpool attack the Kop in the first end. You know, they've learned. So just a quick recap. Jamie Vardy, 7 goals in his last 8 against Liverpool. Liverpool unbeaten in their last 32 home games in the Premier League. Pitch has a little bit of white on it there. A little bit of hailstones or snow after falling. The referee's having a look around. He's checking with the 2 goalkeepers. Having a look. Getting the nod from the TV cameras. Again, just double check with the keepers. Looking at his watch. Right, we're underway. Leicester attacking the Kop in the first half. As I said, the ball straight upfield. The ball's not bouncing great on the field. You can see the frozen hailstones obviously having a bit of an impact already. Ball back with Virgil van Dijk. He rolls it in. Ball goes across to Andy Robertson. Plays it up front to Bobby Firmino. Again, Leicester looking to close really quick. Liverpool forced to play the ball out off a Leicester player. Throw into the Reds' left hand side of the field. We need a quick start today. We need to be at this from moment number 1. Mane plays the ball all the way back to Virgil van Dijk, taking absolutely no chances. It looks to me, guys, from what I'm seeing here, like we are playing with a back 3, although Jordan Henderson is sitting wide on the right hand side. So it'll be interesting to see how that one folds out. Long ball, long diagonal ball from Virgil van Dijk, cut out by the Leicester City defence, but it only breaks as far as Mohamed Salah. He plays it back to Henderson, Shaqiri, Naby Keita now, he plays the ball back to Matip, Matip to Van Dijk. Van Dijk has a look around, spreads the ball wide right. Gini Wijnaldum to Jordan Henderson. Back to Joe Matip. Liverpool just on the halfway line now. Ball spread left towards Bobby Firmino. To Andy Robertson. Robertson plays it back inside to Naby Keita. Liverpool just looking to probe and try and find a bit of space behind that Leicester City team. Henderson now in possession. Joe Matip. He bursts forward a couple of yards. Has a look ahead of him. Not much on. Switches to play left to Naby Keita. Keita now all the way out to Andy Robertson. Ball not moving great on the pitch as you'd expect with the frozen temperatures. Hopefully this isn't going to cause any mistakes from our side. Obviously I'd love if they had a mistake or 2 in them. Ball back with John Matip again now. He steps forward a couple of yards, plays the ball into feet to Mane. It's back with Naby Keita. Keita looking. Space now on the right hand side. Shaqiri knocks it back to Gini Wijnaldum. To Mane. Mane has a look up. Gives it left to Andy Robertson. Robertson. Mane in the box now. Mane. 1-0 to the Reds! 1-0! Come on! 1-0 to the Reds. Sadio Mane. Sadio motherfucking Mane. Guys, I told you. I told you yesterday. Watch last night's stream. I told you. Liverpool going to win today, but Mane was going to score. Told you I had a feeling from the score. Get the fuck in, Sadio, you absolute superstar. 1-0 to the Reds. Perfect start. But look, we've seen perfect start last night as well from Manchester City. I'm not trying to compare the two, but the Reds have started quickly. Sadio Mane, beautiful footwork in the box. You can even see that the icicles coming up off the ground as he struck that shot. Beautiful stuff from Sadio Mane. Gave Schmeichel no chance whatsoever. Passed the ball basically into the corner. Perfect start for Liverpool. Liverpool 1, Leicester City 0, my friends. Great start for the Reds. Come on. Right, we can't get complacent though. We've seen what complacency can do. We've seen that last night with Manchester City, but I don't think Jurgen Klopp's going to allow that from these Reds. Come on, the Reds. Jordan Henderson now throws the ball to Bobby Firmino. Flicks up off a Leicester City player, but Liverpool win it back. Genie now. Henderson, not much space out there on the right hand side. He plays the ball through to Sadio Mane. Mane to Genie. Genie with a lovely switch left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo has a look up now. Flicks the ball towards the back post. Easy stuff for Kasper Schmeichel, who comes out and claims it. I did say Mane would score, Romeo, mate. I did. And I did stick a few quid on it as well. I'm not going to say how much. That's, you know, for another day. But yes, I'm happy with that one. Mane, said Rafa. It was beautiful stuff. I mean, don't undervalue how tough those conditions were. He managed to free up his feet there and he passed the ball expertly into the corner. Free kick given away here by Gini Wijnaldum. Leicester City free kick just inside the Liverpool half in the centre circle. 4 minutes gone at Anfield. 4 minutes gone and Liverpool 1, Leicester City 0. Leicester City have messed up that free kick. The ball rolls all the way through to Alisson Becker for his first touch. He rolls it out calmly to Naby Keita. Naby plays the ball into Sadio, takes it back off him, nothing on. Good to see Naby Keita playing more central in this team. Yes, he's deep, but you know what? Naby Keita knows how to take on a man, how to break a line. I'm so glad to see him playing in the centre because that's his preferred role. I went through some statistics the other day about him playing in a wide position and playing through the centre, and it's no secret that he's a better player when he plays through the centre. Anyway, ball back now with Joel Matip. He tells everyone to calm down, rolls it back to Alisson. This must be a shock for Leicester City fans. Obviously thinking of our friends Boya as well, who's up at the game. But we're Liverpool fans. We want the Reds to win. Liverpool started another counter-attack here. Andy Robertson gives the ball away. Leicester City now have the ball right-hand side. They play the ball through towards... Who was it? I can't see who it is. Oh, well done, Joel Matip. Well done, son. Great tackling there. Liverpool play the ball out calmly. Gini Wijnaldum now plays the ball out right hand side to Henderson, who's in a bit of space. Henderson plays a lovely ball into Mohamed Salah. Ball gets a little bit stuck under his feet in the conditions. Salah now plays the ball towards the back post to Bobby Firmino. Firmino takes it on his chest, gets inside. Oh, good save by Kasper Schmeichel. That could have easily been 2-0 to the Reds. Bobby Firmino with some excellent work on the left hand side of the box. Pulls the ball down on his chest. Turns on the inside, frees up his right foot, does all he can really do in the confined space, plays a shot towards the far post. Kasper Schmeichel gets down, gets a good strong left hand on it, and the ball goes just around the post. Corner to Liverpool. Great start here from the Reds, great start. Shaqiri to take the corner now. Ball played in. Oh, Mane. Mane got across the front of the defenders, got a good strong head on it, but it goes wide. Good late run from Mane. They left him completely free. You know what? He should have done better. Edge of the 6-yard box, completely unmarked. He should have done better. Should have done better. It's difficult to be critical of somebody who was, you know, so good at the start of the game, has already got the first goal, but you know what? He probably should have done a little bit better than that. But look, no point in being negative about this. Let's keep going the way we are. It's been a good first 6 minutes from Liverpool. Kasper Schmeichel launches a long kick out downfield. Comes off Joel Matip's head. Back to Jordan Henderson, who gives it back to Alisson, who gives it away. Oh, fucking hell. Alisson gave it away. Jordan Henderson got caught in possession. Leicester player went down in the box. Referee said nothing doing. There wasn't too much of a show from Leicester. I'm looking for the replay to see what happened. Liverpool, meanwhile, have regained possession with Shaqiri down the right-hand side. He leaves it to Mo Salah. Salah cuts back inside. Gives it to Genie. That was silly stuff from Alisson, I have to say. Leaving Jordan Henderson very much high and dry. Liverpool in possession now. Left hand side. Sadio Mane. He pulls the ball back to Mo Salah, who tries a flick, but it's cleared by the world's biggest head. Ball comes back to Virgil van Dijk now on the halfway line. He rolls it to his centre-back partner. Well, I say centre-back partner, Gini Wijnaldum, who happens to be standing beside him. Van Dijk now to Robertson, left-hand side. Robertson tried to play a ball in behind the defence to Mohamed Salah, but it's cut out by Maguire. Very good fast start from Liverpool, I have to say. This is a team playing like champions elect. Love saying that. Love saying that. It was Sadio Mane that scored, YouTube mate, for those asking. And it was a very, very good goal as well. Gini Wijnaldum now in possession for the Reds. Andy Robertson. Ball knocked back to Virgil van Dijk. It's brilliant. I'm so happy with this start from the Reds. I can see the subscriber numbers jumping up as well, so thank you to everyone that's subscribed. If you haven't done so already though, please take a second and hit that subscribe button. Ball back with Bobby Firmino now on the halfway line. He tried to be closed down, but he's too clever for Vardy. Joe Matip. Gini Wijnaldum. Liverpool being patient here in possession. Ball back across to Matip. Nothing on for him. He gives it back to Van Dijk. Gini Wijnaldum, left hand side on the halfway line. Gives it back inside to Naby Keita. Keita has a look left to Andy Robertson. Robbo now gives the ball back to Gini. To Andy Robertson. Good stuff. To Virgil van Dijk. Really impressive stuff from Liverpool so far. Matip now. He runs into the Leicester City half. No messing about. Takes on a couple of players. Look at this. Great stuff. Ball out right hand side. Oh, to the centre spot. Flick by Shaqiri. Ball breaks now back with Leicester City. Really good move from Liverpool there. And it all came from Joe Matip. Just having a dart into the Leicester City half. Taking on a couple of players. Spreading the ball out wide right. Whipped in quickly. Shaqiri on the 6-yard box. Just couldn't quite connect. I'm having a look at this Leicester City penalty shout. Ball into the box. There wasn't too much for Maddison. Hang on. Do you know what? It looked like it was just outside, to be fair. It looked like the contact was just outside the box. But hand on heart, if that was given, could we really complain? We've seen what was given last night for Manchester United. We've seen what's been given for Mo Salah in the past. Now, I still say that was outside the box. The contact, I feel, was just outside the box. But I feel there was contact in that. As much contact as anything else we've seen recently. And I'm a Liverpool fan trying to be honest here. But it was outside the box, so I'm still saying it was a free kick. Here we go. Ball with Gini now, left hand side. It's looking more like a... Is it? I don't know. It's tough to tell here. Is it a back three? Because Gini's certainly playing deep. Although Naby Keita's dropping deep. Shaqiri's now come deep to pick up the ball. Although it is just two there now. Gini Wijnaldum now with the ball inside the Leicester half. Robertson. Gini. Good stuff from the Reds. Matip now. Again. Matip looks like a man possessed, doesn't he? He's making little bursts all over the place. There was no penalties, Ben, mate. No penalty, I have to say. There was none. There was Leicester City show. It was just outside the box, but the ref gave nothing. Deep ball now. Jordan Henderson pulls it back. Goes out off Harry Maguire. Another corner to Liverpool. This is a very, very good start from the Reds. I have to say, Hendo's doing quite well out there wide right, isn't he? Or a right wing back, I suppose is probably the right position for him. But very impressive. Some good early balls into the box. Some good delivery. Causing trouble in the Leicester City defence. The Reds now with their second corner of the game. Matip is going up. Van Dijk is going up. Let's see if we can work something from this corner. Come on, the Reds. Again, Shaqiri's going to whip it in with his left peg. Ball into the box near post. Cleared by Jamie Vardy. It was a poor corner, to be fair. Henderson taking no chances. He heads it back to Andy Robertson. Robbo now tries to switch the play back to the right hand side, but it's cut out by Leicester City. Breaks harmlessly to Naby Keita though, and he plays the ball all the way back to Alisson. Alisson being chased by Vardy, but he takes no chances and launches the ball back upfield. Bit of head tennis going on here. Ball eventually breaks to Shaqiri. He plays the ball back to Keita. Keita inside to Henderson. Henderson's dispossessed. Jamie Vardy's in possession now, but Joe Matip comes and sticks a foot in and wins it back. Referee says it's a throw into Liverpool on the right hand side. Right guys, have you caught our breath yet? It's been a very, very quick start to the game. What end of the ground are we going towards? We're playing towards the Annie Road end in the first half, Keane. We have the fun of looking forward to playing into the Cop in the second half. Ball with Andy Robertson now. He gives it across to Gini. Gini inside his own half, gives it back to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk gives it through to Joel Matip now. Again, lots of possession from Liverpool. No rush. Everybody calm, focused. Genie now on the... It looks like Genie's sort of on the left of a back three, but it's difficult to say. Henderson and Robertson are definitely playing high up the field as wing backs. Salah now dispossessed, but he sticks a foot in to win it back. Leicester City win the throw in now on the left hand side. Harry Maguire looked a little bit pissed off, but so would I be if I had a noggin as big as his. Throw into Leicester now left hand side. Let's see if they can work anything from this one. 86% possession, says Pedro, which is nuts. Need a second, said Fan Rant. Relax, buddy. It's only 12 minutes in and we've started really well, but I understand where you're coming from. We've seen what happened with Manchester City last night. It is time to start putting the second goal in before half time. But all in all, fantastic start for the Reds. Leicester City now seeing a little bit of possession. They break into midfield. Still in possession. They switch the play to the left hand side. Maddison picks up the ball for them inside the Liverpool half. Again, Liverpool got a foot into this possess though. Mo Salah wins it back. Really good stuff. Mane switches to play out right hand side. Firmino just can't control it and it goes out for a throw in. I have to say the front three look up for it today, guys. They look fast. They look rested, relaxed, focused. Any other good words you want to throw in there. I reckon we're going to win the double. So glad Kate is starting to Ashley Woodhouse. So am I, Ashley. And you know what? He's played okay so far. Throw into Leicester City. Won by Gini Wijnaldum now. Ball breaks to Naby Keita. He tries to flick on towards Mo Salah. It's one in the air by Harry Maguire. Is that Vard? No, it's Maddison that's down. I think Naby Keita fouled him. Free kick to Leicester. Left hand side, about 10 yards inside their own half, I think. Kasper Schmeichel comes up to take this one. Looks like he's going to launch it long. Where's Harry Kewell? Fucking resigned to history where he belongs. Long free kick taken by Kasper Schmeichel. One in the air by Jordan Henderson. Miscontrolled by Shaqiri allows Leicester to win it back. Leicester now switch to play to the right hand side. Liverpool shuffle across. Demarai Gray now up against Andy Robertson and Sadio Mane. He leaves them for dust, to be fair, with pace. Leicester again look to switch the ball right hand side. Overhit, ball goes out. Albrighton can't quite keep it in. Throw into Liverpool. Naby's playing well, Craig, so far, said Scotty. He is, and so is Joel Matip. Joel Matip's having a blinder so far. Ooh, short pass there, but Virgil van Dijk manages to clear his lines. Ball back with Harry Maguire now. Leicester going through a period where they're starting to see a little bit more of the football. Albrighton now right hand side, excuse me. Couple of challenges come in from Liverpool. Leicester managed to win it back. Right hand side. Ricardo whips the ball in, overhit, goes to Alisson Becker, no problem. Alisson rolls the ball out to Jordan Henderson on the right hand side. Henderson bursts forward, just about into the Leicester City half now. Referee says play on. Jordan Henderson right hand side, tries a back heel to absolutely fucking nobody. Leicester City turn over possession. Fucking, that's all from Jordan. Free kick here and a yellow card for Liverpool. I think it was Joel Matip. And it all stems from Jordan Henderson giving the ball away with a back heel on the right hand side to absolutely fucking nobody. Turned over possession. Jamie Vardy goes down left hand side. Leaves Joel Matip short. Matip blocks him. Correctly gets booked for it. Silly stuff. Silly stuff. Matip now walking a bit of a tightrope on a yellow already after 16 minutes. Henderson's had a good start down that right hand side. I'm not trying to knock him, but it was his fuck up there that caused that breakaway by Leicester. Free kick to Leicester here now, left hand side, pretty much on the halfway line. Long diagonal free kick straight to Demarai Gray. He regains possession now. He's forced backwards by Liverpool. Leicester City now inside their own half. The Reds pushing up. Maguire takes on a couple of players, switches to play left hand side. Again back with Harry Maguire now. He switches it across to the right hand side. Demarai Gray. Ball upfield. Cut out by Van Dijk. Keita now. Ball with Bobby Firmino. Lovely turn by Bobby. He tries to play the ball back inside, but a Leicester City player wins it back. Bit of a ricochet and the ball ends up with Harry Maguire. Leicester City now still in possession. Liverpool looking to press, Leicester looking to pass it around. Maguire under a little bit of pressure. He manages to play a ball upfield and find is it Madison? No, Albrighton. Leicester doing well for the first time in the game, actually keeping possession for an extended period. They switch to play now left hand side. Leicester get men forward. Liverpool look to cover the spaces. Ricardo. He goes past Sadio Mane too easily. Oh, well done Liverpool, well done. Henderson gets a foot in to clear his lines. Ball comes straight back though. Demarai Gray, right hand side of the penalty area. Whips across in, Alisson gets down, smothers it well. Leicester starting to come back into it a little bit. It's been a good game of football, I have to say. Bit of a poor cross there from Demarai Gray. Easy enough for Alisson, but we'll take it. Van Dijk's now in possession. Gini Wijnaldum. You do feel like Liverpool have another gear in them, I have to say. Just looking at this game as it is, yeah, I feel like we've got another gear in us. Not that I want us to fucking be pegged back. I want us to go on and get the second. Don't get on Fan Park when Craig is here. Damn fucking right. Get on us. Give us a chance. Oh my Jesus, the subscribers are flying along. Where the fuck did that go? Jesus. Sorry. Apology for the language. Firmino now. Naby Keita. Bobby Firmino. Switches the play. Gini. Keita. Gini. Lovely stuff from Liverpool. Knocking the ball around well. Robbo. I like this. I like this. I like seeing the Reds in possession. Guys, we've just hit 7,600 subscribers. Excellent. Thank you so much. Let's keep going though. If you're watching, if you're enjoying the stream, our target is 10,000. You absolute legends could help us get there. Means the world to us to try and reach as many Reds as possible, or as many fans as possible. So look, if you have a second, please do hit that button. Lovely football here from the Reds in midfield. Leicester City managed to get bodies in, but Naby Keita comes back to win it. Matip switches the play now. Bit of space for Jordan Henderson on the right hand side. Henderson has a look ahead of him. Somebody show. Ball to Gini Wijnaldum now. Virgil van Dijk switches it left hand side. Andy Robertson, he cushions it into the path of Naby Keita. Again, not much on ahead of him. Back to Van Dijk, to Robertson. 155 passes so far for the Reds, 54 for Leicester, 21 passes for the Reds in the final third. Again, the Reds still just knocking around here in possession. Comfortable. Gini Wijnaldum tries to switch the play to Henderson. Henderson's a little bit forced back on himself. The ball was a bit behind him, but he manages to regain possession. Matip off on another little dart again. He's loving these, isn't he? Somebody's been on the fucking caffeine pills or something. Shaqiri now nearly loses possession, but manages to free it up to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk left hand side to Andy Robertson. Shaqiri again. Gini. Matip. Back to Gini Wijnaldum. Leicester City just dropping back. You can see there they've got two lines of four and the two forwards right in front of this Liverpool for back three. Liverpool just trying to pass their way through it. In no rush. We do have that lead. Shaqiri now. He's looking for a way through. Nothing there. Ball back with Van Dijk. Van Dijk quickly switches it to left hand side. Again, the ball's back with Gini. These patterns of passing on a heat map would be hilarious. It's just Liverpool just inside their own half, just back and forth, back and forth. Leicester occasionally pressing, then Liverpool trying to play around them. Now we've gone for the long diagonal ball. Harry Maguire comes and wins it, but it drops to Firmino. Maguire comes through though with a good challenge to win the ball back. It only breaks as far as Jordan Henderson though. Naby Keita, Henderson, Joel Matip. For those of you joining us a little bit late, Joel Matip picked up a yellow card for a foul on Jamie Vardy on the right hand side, and Liverpool's goal was scored by Sadio Mane, and it was a wonderful goal. Mane now in possession for the Reds left hand side. Come on. Robbo, he's forced backwards. Liverpool still with possession though. Good stuff. Vardy looks to the sideline for a bit of instruction from his manager. Van Dijk gives it to Matip. Back to Van Dijk. The Reds 1-0 up here. 22 minutes gone. Robbo switches the ball across. Naby Keita. Keita tries to roll it into Salah. Little flick, but it's straight back to Liverpool. Every time Leicester turn it over, the Reds are straight back in possession. Salah, Mane. Rolls it out to Jordan Henderson, right hand side of the box. Henderson flicks the ball towards the back post. Cleared in the air by Leicester City. Again, Albrighton comes and clears the lines, but it's only as far as Joel Matip. Matip spreads the ball right hand side. Spreads? I don't know what that is. Spreads the ball right hand side. Matip again. Ball back to Gini Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum has a look up. Left hand side to Andy Robertson. Back to Gini. Plays the ball into the feet of Mo Salah. Lovely little turn by Salah. Oh, just a bit overhit. Tried to thread the ball through to Sheridan Shaqiri, but he was well tracked by the Leicester City player, and the ball goes through harmlessly to Kasper Schmeichel. Just looking at the replay here, yeah, it was well done. Well done by Mo. You could see what he was trying to do, but it was just a little bit too much on it. Pitch is very slow, said Sean. It is, mate. It's a little bit frozen, and you can see the balls almost bobbling along the hailstones when it's going along the surface. Anyone got any updates? Actually, let me just check the scores of the other game for those of you who are here with us. So I can keep you up to date on what's going on in the other Premier League games this evening. Okay, so Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 0, Southampton 0, Palace 0, Spurs 0, Watford 0. Not really exciting in the Premier League so far tonight, guys. Ne'er a goal to be had anywhere except Anfield. Ball back with Liverpool now, right hand side. Jordan Henderson plays the ball off a Leicester City player. Referee said it was a throw into Liverpool, ball was already out. 2-0 Rangers, said somebody. Let me just check that one as well. Going down to the... Yes, Rangers are 2-0 up away against Cowdenbeath, for those asking. Leicester City have turned over possession here, though, inside the Liverpool half. Albrighton, though, turns straight back into traffic. Alisson, fucking hell, he was closed down there by Jamie Vardy. The ball ricochets to Albrighton. Albrighton with the ball towards the back post. That should have been 1-1. That should have been 1-1. Leicester City have missed a fucking sitter there. And Alisson needs to shut the fuck up with this ridiculous nonsense and just clear the damn ball. Fuck's sake. Basically, the ball was passed back to him. He took an unnecessary touch which allowed Vardy to close him down. Then hit off the underneath of Vardy's boot. Went out right hand side to Albrighton. He whipped the ball towards the back post that Maddison was coming into, and he nodded it down back across the front of goal and trickled wide of the post. That's twice now in this game Alisson has left people short. Here's Mo Salah up the other end now for Liverpool. Ball ricochets off a few Leicester players. They managed to clear it. Robertson nods it back down. What's going on here? What the fuck's the ref giving? A free kick to Leicester, is it? Alisson, in these conditions, Alisson, you don't take chances in these conditions. Mo Salah, good footwork here inside the box. Oh, was he a bit late on Ricardo, was it? Salah. Just watching this Leicester City chance here. Oh, very close. Nice ball to the back post by Albright. Maddison, you could see what he was trying to do. Just take the power off it and just cushion it back across goal. Silly stuff. Silly stuff from Alisson. We got away with it though. That's the main thing. We got away with it. Free kick to Liverpool now, just on the halfway line. Taken quickly by Naby Keita. Ball out now with Bobby Firmino. Ball rolled in behind. Mane's offside. You could see before you played the pass he was offside. For those of you asking about scores and score updates, there was one goal in the Crystal Palace game. They're 1-0 up away at Southampton. Liverpool goal today was scored by Sadio Mane as well, for those of you joining us late. And it seems that Zaha scored a goal for Palace as well. Yeah, that's been confirmed now. Zaha in 41st minute. Crystal Palace leads Southampton by 1-0. Kasper Schmeichel about to take this free kick here from Mane's offside. He launches the ball long upfield. Nodded down by Andy Robertson. Naby Keita flicks the ball into Sadio. Beautiful turn by Sadio there in a confined area. Roll it through. Unlucky Sadio. Unlucky. Good play by Liverpool. Evans wants a throw in. It's clearly a Liverpool ball. Mane takes it quickly. Gets it back. Lovely 1-2 with Bobby Firmino. Now Mane, left hand side, flicks the ball into the box. Leicester managed to regain possession. Evans plays it out to Albrighton. Liverpool looking to press. Oh fuck. Clumsy tackle there. Clumsy tackle by Shaqiri. Managed to bring down Ricardo. Free kick to Leicester City. Guys, how are we seeing it? 27 minutes gone. Liverpool lead by 1-0. I hope you're enjoying the game. I know I certainly am. I think it's a very entertaining game of football. A second goal would certainly be preferable for us to give us a little bit of a camp. But it's 2-0. 2-0 is a dodgy scoreline as well. But look, it's better than 1-0. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. It's great to have so many people in the chat. I can see it's moving quickly. I'm trying to keep up as much as I can. Free kick taken by Kasper Schmeichel. Ball breaks to Bobby Firmino, centre of the field. Mane now comes across. A little bit of a sly handball there by Sadio Mane. Could have been booked for that. He miscontrolled it and he was going to lose the ball, and he gave it one of those little, you know, just kind of move the arm alongside his body to touch it past Maddison. Yeah, it was a blatant handball. Surprised he wasn't booked for that, to be fair, but look, I'm not complaining about it. Free kick to Leicester City here, halfway between the halfway line, the 18-yard box, slightly to the right hand side. James Maddison standing over this one. The world's largest head has gone up for it. Maddison overhits the fuck out of that. That was awful. Awful free kick from Maddison. And I rate James Maddison, very good footballer, but that was a terrible free kick. Ball goes out needlessly, or harmlessly I should say, for a goal kick. Showing a replay here of Sadio Mane's goal for the Reds. Beautiful stuff. Firmino now, right hand side. Liverpool looking to attack again. Henderson's there on the overlap. He plays the ball towards the back post. Flicked into the box. Mane. Nope, it's cleared by Leicester City. Van Dijk picks it back up for Liverpool. He gives the ball back to Naby Keita. Keita switches it across to Joel Matip now, right hand side. Matip gives it to Bobby Firmino, who's deep. Shaqiri. Henderson. Henderson back up the line to Shaqiri. Again, there's too much on that Hendo, for fuck's sake. It's a simple pass, pal. 10 yards in front of you. Throw into Leicester City. These are just silly little mistakes that piss me off rightly. Throw into Leicester City now, left hand side of the field. Just approaching the half an hour mark at Anfield. Liverpool leading by 1-0. Keita plays the ball into Bobby Firmino. To Sadio Mane. Mane goes past one player. Ball in behind, well cut out by Albrighton, to be fair. Good defending by him. Leicester City looking to play their way out. How can you give a free kick for that, ref? No. He gave a free kick there. You can hold your finger up in the air. That means I can do this. What the fuck does it mean? That means nothing, ref. Look, I'm still doing it and it still means nothing. Fucking silly decision. Anyway, Evans plays it back to Schmeichel. Ball with Genie. Oof. Intercepted. Turnover possession now. Leicester City. It's a 4-on-4. They roll the ball in behind. Damari Gray rolls it across. Van Dijk gets a foot in. Naby Keita clears the lines. Well done. Now, Shaqiri. Come on, the Reds. Shaqiri has a run. Gives it to Salah. Salah, right hand side of the box. The Reds get numbers forward. Oh, Salah. Ball breaks to Bobby Firmino. Firmino pulls it back inside. Robertson. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sadio. What's going on here? No, ball still in play, sorry. Everyone's looking around expecting a flag. Liverpool still with it now. Firmino. Keita. Switch it. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk switches it across. Come on. Shaqiri now. He switches the play across. Cut out. Silly ball. Silly tackle as well by Keita. I mean, just put your damn foot in, mate. No need for the theatrics. Albrighton, he plays it back inside. Leicester City now in possession. They manage to break down the right hand side. Bobby Firmino gets back. Still Leicester in possession. Ball back with Albrighton. This game is played at 100 miles an hour, folks. Nobody's holding back. Ball switched by Harry Maguire, left hand side. Leicester certainly coming back into the game a little bit now. Liverpool with a couple of men out there trying to block the cross. Leicester try and switch the play to the right hand side, which they have. Ricardo in a lot of space. He plays the ball in. It's a little bit over hit. Ball goes out off Jordan Henderson. It's up in the air. Albrighton knocks it down to Vardy. Back to Albrighton. Well done, Sadio Mane. Comes back in and nicks it away. Oh, he nearly got Salah away. Harry Maguire now. He tries to play the ball through. Liverpool have their hands up looking for an offside. It's not given. Leicester City ball into the box, cleared by Joel Matip. Edge of the box now. Keita clears his lines. That ball by Sadio was inches away from putting Mo Salah through, but it was good defending by Harry Maguire. Evans now switches the play left hand side to Harry Maguire. Leicester starting to come into the game a little bit more now, which is not what we want to see, obviously, as Reds. Evans, he tries a ball down the right hand side. Van Dijk calmly comes across and cushions a header down to Naby Keita. Keita rolls it into Firmino. He tries a ball in behind to Mo Salah, but it's cut out by Maguire. Leicester now back in possession. Albrighton, ball played off him. Throw into Liverpool. Andy Robertson comes across and plays it off him. Woo! 100 miles an hour this, folks. 100 miles an hour. Ball back with Virgil van Dijk now. Our sub count is flying up tonight, guys. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, though, and you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that button. Van Dijk now. He gives it across to Joel Matip. Joel Matip, who's on a yellow, don't forget, for those of you joining us late who didn't know that one. Alisson now. Virgil van Dijk. Naby Keita, just on the halfway line, left-hand side, gives it to Sadio. Takes it back off him. Robbo now. There was a bit of space ahead of him there. I don't know why he didn't go into it. Keita in possession. Being closed down. Switches the play to Matip. Matip now off on another one of his little runs. Ball into feet to Mo Salah. Salah to Firmino. Firmino to Mane. Have a shot, son. Have a shot. Robbo now. Keita. Oh, you open up your body, mate, and you fucking gave him the ball. One back, though, by Gini Wijnaldum. Well done, Gini. Naby Keita again. Gini. We've been close to getting in a couple of times here. Maybe Sadio should have pulled the trigger there when he was just inside the box. Gini plays the ball back to Virgil van Dijk. Everybody trying to be a little bit cautious here because of the conditions. Joel Matip now. Matip. Flick towards Salah. Shaqiri now with the ball. Gives it to Hendo. Hendo, he's closed down. He's forced to give it back to Joel Matip. Liverpool regain possession. Virgil van Dijk. Gini Wijnaldum. Tells Van Dijk to move ahead of him. Gives the ball to him. Van Dijk tries that long diagonal to Jordan Henderson. It's cut out by Leicester City, but only as a throw in to Liverpool now, right hand side. Good bit of play there from Liverpool. Good bit of play. Bit better. Little 1-2 on the right hand side now. Naby Keita in possession. He gives it back to Matip. Matip switches it across to Van Dijk. 34 minutes, 35 minutes almost gone at Anfield here. Gini Wijnaldum with the ball. Virgil van Dijk. A second before half time would be rather tasty, I have to say. Keita. He's gone out of the game a little bit, but you know, he's trying to come back into it now with possession. Switches it right hand side to Henderson. Shaqiri shows for him. Matip, he has a look up back to Shaqiri. He's closed down, gives the ball straight back to Joel Matip. Van Dijk. Gini. Into Sadio. Lovely turn once again by Sadio Mane. Gives the ball to Mo Salah. Salah. Ball breaks. Bobby Firmino. Referee says no penalty. Ball ricocheted out off a Leicester City player. Do you know what? To be fair, it was no penalty. It was one of those that it just broke up off him. Love the channel. Come on, Liverpool. Thank you so much, mate. Is it Kaida's Gaming 01? Apologies if I fucked up your name. I'm sorry if I did. But thank you so much for the super chat and thank you so much for the kind words. I love being on here, mate. I love talking to people from around the world. It really does help. Do you want to trade Lukaku for Shaqiri? No thanks. And you know what? I think Lukaku's a decent player, but we need a Shaqiri type player. Ball now, a bit of head tennis going on in midfield. Oh, well done, Virgil van Dijk. The front three have been very impressed with today for Liverpool, by the way. I mean, trying to regain or keep possession in such tight spaces with the ground as it is, I've been so impressed with them. Especially Sadio Mane. He, for me, has been... Him and Joel Matip have been my two star players so far in the game. Leicester now with possession though, right hand side. Ricardo with the ball. Mane comes across. He tries a ball up the line. Andy Robertson comes. Alisson comes out and claims it. Very good stuff. Alisson quickly rolls the ball out to Sadio Mane, left hand side. Mane gives the ball to Bobby Firmino. Firmino turns into a bit of trouble and Leicester City have turned over possession. Good ball to Albrighton on the right hand side. Firmino comes across. Well defended by Gini Wijnaldum. Little back heel in the box to clear his lines. Shaqiri now, chance for Liverpool to break. He switches the ball to Mo Salah. Good ball. Salah now. He has a run at the Leicester City defence. Nah, there was nothing there. He turned back into Harry Maguire and went down, but it was never a penalty. It was just one of those. He turned back into the player. There was no dive. There was a collision, but there was nothing Maguire could have done about it. Having a look at it again, he turns back in. Now they just collided. Absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Maguire was fully entitled to do what he did there. Van Dijk now in possession. He gives the ball out to Gini Wijnaldum. Watford are 1-0 up away at Spurs. Wow. Did not expect that. Watford 1-0 up. Qatar 38 minutes. Interesting. Liverpool now. Down the left hand side with Sadio Mane. Evans comes across, but Mane turns him well. He turns him back another few times as well. Ball into Shaqiri, but he just can't bring it under possession. It's just me, by the way, or is the Leicester City box seem to be worse hit with hailstones than the Liverpool box? I don't know if I'm imagining that, but from where I'm sitting, it certainly seems to be that way. Robertson now with the throw in for the Reds' left-hand side. You could see the hailstones coming up off the ball as he threw it. Van Dijk. He spreads it across. Takes it back. Firmino. If you're a Manchester United fan now, you're fucking delighted, aren't you, that Spurs are getting beaten? Really is opening up the top four. Van Dijk still in possession for Liverpool. Still 0-0 in the Bournemouth-Chelsea game, by the way. Brighton wins it back for Leicester City inside their own half. He's penned in the corner. Manages to play to Johnny Evans. Mane comes up to try and press Evans. Evans clears the ball upfield. One in the air by Jamie Vardy. No, it wasn't Vardy, sorry. It was Maddison. Henderson now in a chase. Out comes Alisson. Takes it on his chest. Well done, goalkeeper. Well done. Tries to launch a ball upfield then towards Mo Salah, who's in a race. Well done, Alisson. Well done. He's definitely made up for his error earlier on with that one. Throw into Liverpool right hand side. Mo is struggling a little bit to do what he does so well, which is keep the ball close to feet and turn in small spaces. He hasn't played badly, don't get me wrong. He's not as effective as he could be in these conditions, is all I'm trying to say. Anyway, ball back with Kasper Schmeichel there. Harry Maguire just nodded the ball back to him. Fook United, said Jose. Fook them indeed, mate. Leicester City now with the ball left hand side. Shaqiri comes across and put pressure on. Ball back now with Johnny Evans. Evans is under a little bit of pressure. He switches the ball out to the right hand side to Ricardo. He turns on the afterburners and bursts into the Liverpool half down the right hand side. Again, well defended by Andy Robertson. What a fucking signing he's been. Look at him, he's off on a run now. Go on, Andy. I brought down ref, surely, no? Has to be ref. Yellow. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Mane was brought down. I want to see here if the world's largest head was the last man or not. Fuck that. If he's booking him there, I'm sending him off. Well, to be fair, would he have got to it? Would Evans have got there before him, I suppose, is the only concern. I'm saying there could have been a case for a red card there. Ball slipped through by Andy Robertson. Mane ran across the front of the world's biggest head. He tripped them up. Referee went to his pocket for a yellow. I don't know. I don't know. He just doesn't like Liverpool as well. Atkinson, he's a prick. Yellow card for Harry Maguire there. That's his 5th one of the season apparently. Free kick to Liverpool. Ball flicked into the box. Cleared by Leicester City. Ball with Jordan Henderson now. He plays the ball all the way back to Alisson. Yeah, I think that was an orange card, that one there for Maguire. It was one of those, could have been either way. Matip has the ball now. He's telling everyone to calm down. Gives it to Naby Keita. Takes it back off him. Keita. Gini now, right hand side. Leicester try to press up. Van Dijk. Robbo. Van Dijk again. 42 minutes gone almost at Anfield. Liverpool lead by that Sadio Mane goal to 0. Robbo, left hand side, misplaced pass. Well done, Sadio. Sadio's been absolutely excellent today. Matip now, he switches it right hand side to Jordan Henderson. Henderson has a look up, tries an early ball towards the back post. Indeed, he comes across, puts a head on it. No, Ricardo, sorry. Ricardo comes across, puts a head on it, and it goes out for a Liverpool corner. Good early ball in there from Jordan Henderson. Still checking the scores for you guys. Still no change to any of the Premier League scores. We're so close, guys. We can hit 750 on this stream. I have a feeling. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, we're 110 away from a magic number for us. So if you can subscribe, please do. Jordan Henderson. It's not Jordan Henderson. Shaqiri comes across to take this one from the left-hand side. Ball into the box. Shitty corner, to be fair. Didn't even beat the first man. Shaqiri comes back across though and gives it to Naby Keita. Keita flicks the ball into the box. Is it another corner? Chilwell, I think, got the last touch on that one. 2 Liverpool players at the back post. Chilwell defended that one very well. Just having a look at the replay. Keita floats it to the back post. Yeah, good defending there from Chilwell. Matip was up against him. Pulling Matip down, but still defended well. You can see the Liverpool fans there in the crowd knew how close that was. Anyway, another corner to the Reds. Shaqiri comes across now. Right hand side this time. Better ball into the box. Again cleared by Ricardo for Leicester City. Rolls out, throw into Liverpool. Good spell this from the Reds, but the second one wouldn't go amiss. We have a salty Man United fan in the chat. That's alright, mate. There's always a few of them. Sarah said, just sub. Thank you very much, Sarah. Really appreciate that, my friend. And thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far tonight, guys. You're absolutely amazing. Robertson with the throw in to Genie. Robbo wins it back. Gives it away, actually. Throw into Leicester City. Maddison comes across. Referee tells him to go back and take it a few yards further down the field. Here we go, guys. Heading towards half time. 44 minutes gone at Anfield. The Reds lead by 1-0. It's nervy, I'm not going to lie, but we're playing well and the conditions aren't helping either side. Half of everything said I subscribed as well. Thank you so much for that, mate. Really appreciate it. Ball upfield from Leicester City towards Vardy. And in fairness to Vardy, he hasn't really had a sniff today. Van Dijk, he takes no chance, gives it back to Alisson. Clear your lines. There you go. Alisson, long diagonal ball upfield, no fucking about. Harry Maguire now wins it back. Leicester City have the ball in midfield. Switches left hand side. Ben Chilwell gets a look in. He tries the ball in behind to Damari Gray, but Alisson comes out. Good goalkeeping. Calms things down. Nice. Heading towards half time here. Alisson tells the players to just get upfield. Nice long throw out from him. Well done. Good throw out there. What's the ref doing on injury time? Is there any? We're going 1 minute of injury time. 1 minute. Keita now with the ball left hand side. And Matip. I think the Reds just trying to see out this first half. Can somebody just remove that Zayn lad? He's clearly a fucking prick. Robertson. Mispossessed. Mispossessed? I'm making up words here as well. Leicester City now trying to get down. Oh, needless free kick to give away just before half time there from Robertson. Liverpool gave the ball away, allowed Leicester City to get in down the right hand side. We got bodies across and I don't know why Robertson brought him down there. Anyway, we need to defend this. We need to defend this. Last action of the first half. Chilwell's there. Maddison's there. Ball into the box. Blow the fucking whistle, Atkinson, you prick. And Leicester have scored. Leicester have scored. Harry Maguire equalises right on the fucking... Why didn't the referee blow the whistle? Liverpool cleared their fucking lines. It was 20 seconds over the additional time and Atkinson allows them to play another ball back into the box. Fuck you, Atkinson, you prick. Leicester equalised just on the stroke of half time. Fuck Martin Atkinson. Why did he fucking allow them to play on? Why? The ball was cleared, the time was up, and he allows them a ball back into the box. You're a cunt, Atkinson. An absolute cunt. Fuck that. It's funny when we concede a goal, all of a sudden we have a few people with balls coming in going, oh yeah, Manchester City, woohoo! Manchester City, fuck off. Right, I just want to have a quick moan about Martin Atkinson there again before half time, because he's an absolute fucking pleb. He says 1 minute of injury time. Minute goes up. They take the free kick. Fair enough, they have to have the free kick. No arguments there. Liverpool clear the free kick, and he still allows them to have another ball back into the box. Fuck off. You're a cunt, Atkinson. An absolute cunt. Maguire shouldn't have even been on the field, and he scores the equaliser. They're the type of decisions that, you know, have an influence on the game. Should he have been sent off? Possibly. But there he is, equalising to make it 1-1. I love when people try and troll, but their way of trolling is by just putting their team's name in. Like Manchester United, Manchester City. Is that supposed to mean something to us? It means fuck all to us. It just lets us know that you support a second-rate team. That's all. Right, it's half time. Let's have a chat about it. Let me just get rid of this match clock, and we'll have a little chat about that first half. How are we all feeling? Obviously, good start from the Reds. Leicester City came right back into it at the end. Still 45 minutes to go. Liverpool, I think, had the better of that first half. Fair play to Leicester for their equaliser, but we're still going to go on and win this. Keeper could have done more. Don't think so. I don't think so. Not on that one. I don't see what he could have done. I see we're learning from City. Right, let me just turn this around before we get into half time. Any Liverpool fan who's going to come in now and start whinging, moaning, crying about us conceding, saying we're throwing the league away, let me just take a second to say fuck you, okay? Let me just get that out there straight away. Fuck you, keep your negativity, keep it away from us. There's 45 minutes to go here. It's 1-1. Even at 1-1, we're extending our lead. Keep your negativity to yourself. We don't need it, we don't want it. We're a positive channel. We're a positive set of people in here. Liverpool are going to go on and win this game. That's how I feel. That's, I'm sure, how most Liverpool fans feel. Obviously, you're a Leicester City fan, you're delighted going in at half-time 1-1. Fair fucks to them. But keep your negative nonsense away. I've had enough of you gobshites over the past 6 months on this channel. When we were playing against Everton, it was 0-0. You were crying, saying give Manchester City the league title. It happens time and time again. Just shh. Just give it that. Just shush. Nobody wants to hear your negative bullshit. Jake said, do you think Harry Linden, mate, with all due respect, you're putting City in, and I get it, you're a City fan, but try and string a fucking sentence together, buddy. Honestly, come on. We get you support City, and nobody's any problem with that, but try and string a fucking sentence together at least. And you're saying City. Here's the little secret. Even if we draw, we're still further ahead than we were, dickhead. So, right, Craig, what was your opinion on Shaqiri in the first half? Adam, I thought he was okay, mate. I thought he was okay. First half's best performers for me, Sadio Mane and Joel Matip. I thought they were excellent in their first half. Where was Matip? That ball to the back post, yes, he was allowed to ghost in, you're right. Maguire was allowed to ghost in, and it's not like you can't see him. I mean, everywhere Harry Maguire goes, there's a massive fucking shadow because of that big head of his, so it's not like it could have been a secret that he was in the box. Fuck, Maguire should have been sent off. That's, you know, he could have been. And I've got to be fair, at the time I said it was an orange card. It was on the border either way. But moments and seasons can change in these things. He then is allowed to score the equaliser by shoddy defending by Liverpool, and by the referee playing more injury time than he originally gave. He had to allow them the free kick. That's sound. They took the free kick, we cleared it. He didn't even look at his watch. He had no intention of moving towards blowing the whistle. He just wanted to let them attack him. If you've learned anything from that first half, it's that Martin Atkinson does not like Liverpool Football Club. It's pretty fucking clear. Some of his decisions have been ridiculous. Who was watching Maguire? Said Dylan. It was shitty marking, Dylan. No argument, my friend. No argument at all. Let's keep calm, said Sean Luke. Absolutely. I mean, look at that first half from Liverpool. I thought we played well in that first half. We had moments. And Leicester City, to their credit, kept going. And they didn't give up and they stayed in the game. It's a good game of football. But there's still 45 minutes to go. Anything can happen. Right, guys. Let me run through the scores for you in the Premier League. Bournemouth are 1-0 up against Chelsea. Bournemouth 1-0 up. Southampton 0, Crystal Palace 1, Liverpool 1, Leicester City 1. Spurs are losing 1-0 at home to Watford. Atalanta are 2-0 up against Juventus, for anybody interested in the Coppa Italia. Fiorentina beat Roma 7-1, which is ridiculous. Barcelona 1-0 up, Felipe Coutinho penalty. And what other ones have we got? Rangers 3-1 up, Celtic 1-0 up. I think that's about it for the scores that matter anyway. What the fuck was Robertson doing? It was a silly free kick, Kieran, to give away. I said it at the time. There was no need for it whatsoever. There was 2 Liverpool players surrounding him. We give away a stupid free kick and we concede just before half time. Now we have to go out in the second half and do it all over again. But you know what? We'll do it. I didn't see the Maguire fell. What happened? So what happened, Kickby, was Robertson had the ball for Liverpool and he was running upfield. He played the ball in behind the Leicester City defence. Mane made a run across the front of Harry Maguire, who was technically the last man, and got clipped on the ankle and brought him down. Mane would have been probably in behind if he got the ball. Was he through on goal? Yes, there is an argument on that. He might have been a little bit to the left. The referee decided to give him a yellow card. Macca's going 3-1. I hear you, Macca. I'm going with that one as well. 3-1 will do rather nicely. We'll be putting loads of pressure on them and they won't keep the ball for a second, said Ben. I get you. Love it. Mane hat-trick incoming, said Liverpool fan 10. Brilliant. Love all this positivity. Thank God I'm not looking at negative people again. Rick Harrison said, rate 1-1. I went from a couple 1 minute left. Yeah. Harry Maguire, mate, equalised. Silly free kick given away by Liverpool. Cleared the first ball. Shoddy defending for the second one. Maguire came in the back post. 4 attempts in that first half for Liverpool, 3 attempts for Leicester City. Again, Mane put us 1-0 up. We didn't go on to get the second though. Good finish by Sadio to put us ahead, I have to say. Been very impressed with him in that first half. Were there 2 or 3 Leicester players offside? Stephen, I didn't get to see the camera angle that would show me that, but I might see it in a minute because they're showing the replays here as we speak. Keegbee said 4-1 before the game. He's gone for that one. Andrew Robertson's gone for 2-1 with Bobby Firmino to score. Aidan said we losing 1-0 to Bournemouth. If you're a Chelsea fan, then yes, you are. I'm still waiting to see the replay of the Leicester City goal, so bear with me, guys, as I see this one. Remember to Craig has his lucky shirt on. He won't let us down. Exactly. Don't worry about this. We're not going to go and lose this game. They didn't show the Leicester City goal in the replay yet, by the way. They were showing the Liverpool one. Celtic are 2-0 up now, said Bang Dang. Thank you for that one, pal. Robertson shouldn't have got to fight with her. I don't know what the fuck you're saying there. Anyway, there's the free kick given away. Silly free kick. Now, let's see what happens from the free kick. So, Maddison whips it into the box. It's cleared by Liverpool. No, I thought there was nobody offside. You know, if you're talking about from an offside point of view, I think that was absolutely fine for that Maguire goal. I'm just seeing it again here. No, he was miles onside. No problems with the Maguire goal from an offside point of view whatsoever. Shitty defending from a Liverpool perspective. How the fuck he was allowed to just ghost in at the back post is ridiculous. But again, my argument is with the referee playing more than a minute again. The free kick was cleared. The referee should have blown his whistle. But look, we are where we are. It's 1-1. Cheers, Craig. Calgary is ready after the game. We'll let you know when you're going up in the pub. Thank you, Larry. Larry, after the game, I'm going to be cutting off straight afterwards. And I'll be back then about 15 minutes later with the late night agenda. So we'll go from that one. So we'll start off the late night agenda and then we'll go from there. So there'll be another stream coming. I usually end the match watch-alongs right after the game finish. And then we'll come on with the next show. Massive ball watching, said Scott Kemp. He wasn't alone, to be fair. He wasn't alone. They were all ball watching. Imran said trust Liverpool. Come on, Liverpool, said Mossy Kyo. You have 3 chins, mate, says AJ. I do, mate, absolutely. And your point being, I have 3 chins, I've got 2 big Irish balls, and I've got 1 mouth that can happily spend the next hour tearing you apart, mate. I'm not going to because I'm in a good mood. But just remember that the next time, pal. And remember that if we ever meet, I'm happy to have this conversation face to face, buddy. and one of us will come out of that conversation with a smile on their face. So keep trolling, dickhead. Cat in the Fiddle Pub is the name, said Larry. I like that. Like that name. We need to be more clinical. To be fair, we didn't fucking miss anything in the first half. I mean, it's a strange comment. It's not like we missed a shit ton of chances. We've got 45 minutes, said Andy. No problem. Don't let anyone get you down. Mate, nobody, troll or otherwise, will get me down. Don't worry about that. It's water off a duck's back. I just like having fun with these fuckers sometimes. Excuse me. Fabinho for Hendo, said Pedro. Why? Henderson's been brilliant. That's a very strange comment, and one that I feel comes from your absolute hatred of Henderson, perhaps. Because Henderson's done absolutely nothing wrong in that first half, bar the back heel that ended up Matip getting booked. Other than that, Jordan Henderson's had a very good first half. Love your channel, mate. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Cameron. That's really kind of you, pal. We're after picking up about 100 subscribers, I think, on this stream so far, which is brilliant. Thank you guys so much. To everyone that's hit that subscribe button, we really appreciate it. Thank you. We're about 90 away from our next major milestone, which is 750, on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all your support. Myself, Connor, and everybody else involved with the channel really appreciates it. Our friend MUFC Gamers had just tuned in to see what the score was as we play Leicester at the weekend. Good channel here. Thank you, mate. That prick who scored should have been sent off. Possibly. Is Shaqiri doing a lot? He's doing okay, Mossy. I mean, he's doing okay. Naby Keita has been in and out of the game. I'd like to see him maybe involved a little bit more. I wouldn't say he's been shit, Zaid, but yeah, he wasn't in the game too much. He was bright at the start, then drifted out of it. He looks like a player for me that's lacking in confidence at the minute. He seems to be trying to do everything a little bit too safely. Now, if you were to make a substitution, Fabinho for Keita would be one I'd be more thinking would be sensible. I'm a United fan, but you deserve to win the title, said Alkin. That's really kind and really big of you, mate, and I appreciate that. Thank you. What do you think of Henderson right back? He's more of a wing back, I think, Tom, than a right back, but I think he's doing okay. He's getting the balls into the box early. His distribution has been okay, but his crossing has been pretty pinpoint, so I don't really have any faults with him. The only thing I think he did wrong was that silly back heel which turned over possession, which ended up with Vardy turning Matip and Matip getting booked. But other than that, I thought Jordan Henderson's been quite good. Genie's been absolutely fantastic, said Wool Wizard. I think for me, Sadio Mane, standout player of the first half. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Keane Mooney's gone 3-1. Keita to score his first and Firmino to score a peach. Not a normal one now, a peach. How do I subscribe? You hit the button, mate. I'm sorry to be blunt about it, but you just click on the little icon of our logo and then just hit the subscribe button. And to anyone that does subscribe, make sure you turn on the notifications as well, because by turning on the notifications, it means every time we go live you'll get an alert. And if you want to come on, say hello, or just watch in the background, it helps having those notifications turned on. And of course, for those of you watching us, when the game finishes, we'll be saying our goodbyes, obviously, but then we'll be back in 15 minutes with our late night agenda show, which is usually just our chat show where we go from about 10:15 till midnight. Tonight it's going to be a review, obviously, of the Leicester City game, so hope you can join us for that one at about 10:15. Hopefully it's after a Liverpool win. Zaya's going for 5-1. There you go, pal. I love it. Love that. Origi to come on and score a goal in injury time, said Siobhan Watts. Keane Mooney, as I said, going for 3-1. 500 people watching, said Albania Kosovo. Brilliant. I mean, welcome to every single one of them. I appreciate you guys giving us a try. Thank you so much. Whether you're a Liverpool fan, United fan, City fan, wherever you're from, thank you for tuning into the channel and giving us a try. Sub for your great channel, said Fortnite Gamer 12. Very much appreciated, buddy. Cheers. I'm going to donate, said Dylan. That's really kind of you, mate, but as we say with anyone that's donating on super chats or whatever like that, don't put yourselves out of pocket. Don't do anything that's going to leave you short. We appreciate all the support, but we don't want anybody spending what they haven't got. Chelsea losing and Spurs losing, said Louis. Yeah, absolutely. City lost. United drew, although they're not really important to us at this moment in time. I don't mean that to be disrespectful. I mean, you know, we're in different places at this moment in time in the league. So yeah, Spurs losing, Chelsea losing, City lost last night, Liverpool drawn, could be better. The game isn't back on yet, Kieran. We're about 2 minutes away. The players coming back onto the field now. Fucking hilariously, the lads were on with the shovels cleaning out the penalty area that Liverpool are going to be attacking in the second half. Nobody went down near the other end. So the Liverpool penalty box is still full of hailstones, and the Leicester City one has been cleared to try and make it easier for the Liverpool players to attack in the second half. There you go. Right, referee's doing his checks. Second half about to get underway. Just remember, he's a prick. Atkinson's a prick. Right, we're underway. Matip launches a ball long upfield left hand side towards Firmino. It's one in the air by Leicester City defender, and it goes out for throw into the Reds. So funny looking at that penalty area compared to the other one. Matip now. And you could be fucking damn sure that was Jurgen Klopp that told him to do that. Shaqiri with the ball for the Reds on the right hand side. Plays it back to Matip. Matip across to Virgil van Dijk. Big 45 minutes here in the league campaign for the Reds. Robertson. Van Dijk. Ball misplaced a little bit, but he's okay. He turns back on it. Van Dijk gives it to Joel Matip. Vardy comes across, gets a leg in. Ball breaks out there for throw into Liverpool. Take it quickly, Hendo. Firmino turns. Keita. Gini Wijnaldum now. Mo Salah, right hand side. Gives it to Shaqiri. Henderson goes on the overlap. Shaqiri turns back inside. Salah switches to play to the back post. Unlucky, just a little bit too much on it. Andy Robertson came in sliding, but he couldn't quite get there. Just look at that penalty box. It's fucking hilarious. Oof, unlucky there. Unlucky from Salah. You can see what he was trying to do. Right, goal kick to Leicester City now. Watch the time wasting start to come in. Ball launched long upfield by Kasper Schmeichel. Goes directly out of play, throw into Liverpool. Right hand side. Kloppo still smiling. I love it. Love you, Gaffer. Throw in taken by Henderson. Chilwell comes across and clears it. Matip wins it back for Liverpool. Plays it into Bobby Firmino. Firmino tried to turn, but Leicester City have won it back. Ball breaks in midfield. Well done, Jordan Henderson. Henderson tried the ball upfield. Chilwell did well to come across and get a head on it. Throw into Liverpool right hand side. Come on, the Reds. 2-0 to Bournemouth. Jesus. Keita now in possession for the Reds. Lots of space on the left hand side if we can just switch it. We're too slow. We play it across now, but it's too slow. Keita now on the halfway line for the Reds. Switch the play all the way to the right hand side. Maguire gets a head on it. Demarai Gray now. He tries to break. Right hand side to Vardy. Leicester switch the ball. Mane comes across. Game's opened up a little bit in the second half. Ball played through by Leicester. Foot on it by a Liverpool player, and it rolls harmlessly through to Alisson Becker. He gives it quickly out to Joel Matip. Switches across to Van Dijk. Plays it into Naby Keita. You've got space in front of you, Naby. Rolls it to Gini. Out to Jordan Henderson. Look at the space inside to Gini. He just didn't make the run. Keita just come across. There's space there. I don't know why I'm waving like you can fucking see me. Matip now with the ball for Liverpool inside their own half. Shaqiri. Wijnaldum. Bobby Firmino. Naby Keita. Robertson. Naby Keita. Liverpool trying to work it quickly. Salah now still in possession. Leicester City shuffle across. Salah again. Shaqiri. Leicester win it back. Chilwell in possession. He plays the ball into midfield to Maddison. Maddison has a little bit of space. Plays it at left hand side to Gray. How the fuck was he unmarked? Gray. Chilwell on the overlap. Still Chilwell. Liverpool obviously afraid to fucking stick a leg in because they give away a penalty. Fuck me. How did Leicester City not score there? Liverpool shooting themselves in the foot by not sticking a foot in. Ball with Demarai Gray now, left hand side. Leicester City could have easily been 2-1 up there. Ball into the box, cleared by Matip. Straight back to a Leicester City player. I think it's Maguire. It is, you can see, because his head's knocking him off balance as he tries to run. Firmino changes the spray for Liverpool. Oh, a ref, come on! Get the card out, Atkinson, you prick. Ricardo picks up a yellow. A nice turn by Mane again, and Ricardo callously brings him down. Although, look, if I'm being honest, if Liverpool are doing that the other way around, that's exactly what I want my defender doing. Great tackle there by Naby Keita to stop Maddison. That looked like a certain Leicester goal. Firmino now for the Reds. Keita. Robertson. Firmino. Joel Matip. Matip loving these little runs into the Leicester half, but he gives away possession now. He's out of position. Leicester City with Demarai Gray. Try a long ball over the top towards Jamie Vardy into space. Van Dijk comes across. Vardy has the ball, left hand side. Gives it back to Chilwell. Chilwell plays it back to Gray. Salah. Leicester City still in possession now on the right hand side. Little 1-2. You could see that a mile away. How the fuck did we not cut that out? Albright now for Leicester City, right hand side. Maddison. Leicester City really come into the game in the last few minutes. Oh, free kick to Leicester City. Naby Keita brings down Ricardo. Pretty similar position to the goal they scored in the first half, if I'm being honest. Free kick, pretty much exact same position, although in the other half of the field obviously, but Liverpool holding the line just in behind the 18-yard line. Again, we leave Maguire go to the back post. Are we fucking retarded? Honestly, are we idiots? Maguire nearly scored again. Our own stupidity is fucking us up. I'll get back to it in a second. Mane still has it for Liverpool. He's cut out now. We leave the man with the biggest head on fucking planet Earth free at the back post. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to play it to the back post to fucking mount massive head, and he's going to be there free. What were we doing? Yet again. He's free at the back post. Ridiculous defending. Mane, he switches the ball into the box. Chilwell wins it in the air. Ball breaks to Jordan Henderson. Fucking leaving the man with a Mount Rushmore sized head free at the back post. Stupid defending. Goal kick to Leicester City. I mean, we're absolutely riding our luck. Absolutely. That's twice now in the second half already, Leicester. And they're offside, by the way. 3 of them. When he takes that free kick. But of course, can't expect a correct decision on that either. Fuck's sake. Martin Atkinson and English referees are a fucking joke. I say it week in and week out. They're the worst set of officials in Europe. Absolutely deplorable. But that still doesn't excuse our shitty defending. Leicester. You have to say Leicester have started the second half better than Liverpool. We need to step up our game. Demarai Gray now, left hand side. Well cut out by Joel Matip. Leicester are up in our faces. And we're not liking it. We're not liking it one bit. We got to ride this out. And somebody's got to take this game with the scruff of the neck out there on the field. Somebody stand up, grow a pair and take this game with the scruff of the neck. 55 minutes gone here. Shaqiri. Bobby now, right hand side. Mount Rushmore comes across and wins it back for Leicester to Chilwell. Chilwell tries a flick to nobody. Shaqiri wins it back. Van Dijk now carries the ball into the Leicester City half. Options! Somebody make a fucking run! He's nobody! Henderson there, right hand side. Shaqiri. Wijnaldum. Henderson. Somebody come and play it to feet. Give him an option. Wijnaldum. Van Dijk's trying to move people around, telling them where to go. Keita. Wijnaldum. Again, Jordan Henderson. Shaqiri. Leicester pressing well. Liverpool not being able to free up any space. Still with Van Dijk. Firmino comes deep now. We need to do something to change this up a little bit. This is all too predictable. Come on. Quicker. Move it quicker. Matip. Look at Andy Robertson. Far left hand side. There's a switch on if you can move the ball. Keita now has a run at the Leicester City defence. Firmino with a flick. Mane. Overlap. Left hand side. Mane again. Spreads the ball across to Shaqiri, who has a touch. You can see he wants to have a shot, but he's closed down. Genie now. He's forced backwards. For fuck's sake. Move the ball quicker. Firmino. Keita. Wijnaldum. Referee gives a free out because Keita, while trying to fucking shoot, manages to foul a Leicester City player. Fuck's sake. Oh look, it's Harry Maguire. The man who shouldn't be on the field but's been involved in absolutely fucking everything. And it was a free kick. Keita did clearly kick him. No arguments there. Ugh. Frustration. Frustration, frustration, frustration. Come on, the Reds. 34 minutes to go. We can do this. Bournemouth still leading Chelsea with 2-0. Watford still leading Spurs with 1-0. And we are only 60 subs away, guys, from that amazing number. So if you're watching, you haven't subscribed, please do hit that button. Van Dijk now, he carries the ball forward for the Reds. He's chased by Vardy. Manages to get it out to Andy Robertson. Robbo cuts back inside. Gives it back to Keita. Switch it. Look at Henderson. Go on, Nabby. Go on, son. Ref! Ref! What do you mean? Oh, Atkinson, you absolute cunt. Oh my God. I want to see a replay of this. I'm going to fucking get in my car and drive over there and pound Atkinson's head off the wall if this is a blatant penno. Beautiful 1-2 between Firmino and Keita. Keita, it's a blatant penalty! Oh my God, look at this shit! Look, he steps across him. There! It's a blatant penalty! Fuck you, Atkinson! Fuck's sake! It's blatant, you stupid prick! Oh, Atkinson, you are a cunt! For fuck's sake! Oh my God. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Atkinson, I'm going to teabag the shit out of you if I ever see you, prick. Fuck's sake. Oh my God. That is absolutely... It was a blatant penalty. Oh, Atkinson, you're a cunt. Another shoddy refereeing performance going to fuck us at some point. Absolutely ridiculous. I swear, oh my God, Atkinson, I'm going to fucking burst you if I ever see you, you absolute prick. Look at it. Look, you can see it, Blake. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so fucking clear. And the referee couldn't be any better positioned. Oh my God. It's not even funny, Atkinson. You fucking prick. Maddison now in possession for Leicester. Plays through Vardy. I don't even care anymore. All I care about now is Atkinson being an absolute fucking prick. Oh, it wasn't even a maybe decision. Atkinson went into this game knowing, I'm not giving Salah or Liverpool any soft penalties or any penalties at all. Fuck you, you absolute prick. Apologies for my overuse of language here, but I am really, really, really fucking annoyed by that. It wasn't even a close decision. It was a blatant penalty. Atkinson, you fucking horrible little man. Oh, I mean, I'm not. If Matip wants to take his boot off and slap the ref across the head with it, I'm understanding it at this point. That is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, look, I'm going to try and come back and be semi-professional. Wijnaldum now with the ball for the Reds. He plays it back to Van Dijk. But look at him there in black. Atkinson, you little prick. Still time for the Reds. Half an hour to go. Liverpool won. Leicester City and Martin Atkinson won. Firmino. Wijnaldum. Lads, you're playing against 12 here. You've got to do it on your own. Henderson. Shaqiri. Wijnaldum. Shaqiri. Good ball to Keita. Robertson made the run, but Keita didn't release it. Still Naby Keita. Where are you going, son? You're running into blind alley. I think it might be time for Kloppo to look to his bench. Sadio Mane now. Liverpool going into attack mode. Southampton have equalised against Palace. James Ward-Prowse in the 78th minute. Atkinson, you were an absolute clown. Twice in this game you fucked us. Don't know what you're giving it this and this for, Atkinson. This is what you are, my friend. Firmino flicks the ball towards Harry Maguire's massive head. Robertson, Firmino, dispossessed. Albrighton, well won by Naby Keita. Throw into Leicester right hand side. This referee loves an old hand gesture, doesn't he? Fucking gobshite. Fabinho warming up on the sidelines. First half allows extra injury time just so Leicester could have an extra little attack. Second half, blatant penalty not given. First half, possible red card, didn't give it. He's bottled every decision for Liverpool today. Every single one. He's gone into this game promising himself he's not going to give any home decisions. Absolutely promising himself that before the game. Without a shadow of a doubt, he went into this game today saying, I'm not giving Liverpool any penalty unless it's absolutely blatant and I've no choice but to give it, and I'm not giving them any 50-50 challenges, I'm not giving them any 50-50 decisions. He's been 100% anti-Liverpool since this game started. And anyone who thinks I'm being salty because Liverpool are drawn, I promise you I'm not. Look back at games we've won. I've been just as angry about referees. They're shocking. Absolutely shocking in the Premier League. The best league in the world, the most money in the league in the world, and we've a bunch of overweight, overage referees that can't keep up with play and make shit decisions. Corner kick to Leicester City here. Fuck you, referee. 62 minutes gone. Maguire's up for Leicester. Evans is up for Leicester. Leicester City's first corner of the game. Chilwell goes and stands in front of Alisson. Corner coming from Maddison. Towards the back post. Cleared by Liverpool. Leicester City look to recycle it. Albrighton looks to get another ball in. Deep towards the back post. Vardy gets a touch on it. Plays it across goal. Referee or assistant referee said he was offside. This isn't even funny. I mean, that Atkinson decision it's disgraceful. When you think of what's at stake, it wasn't even an iffy decision. It wasn't even a maybe. It was a blatant decision. Oh, and by the way, Vardy wasn't offside here either. The one that they just flagged for. He was onside. Anyway, Naby with the ball. Sadio. Shaqiri. He's brought down. Atkinson having none of it again. You're a fucking joke, Atkinson. A joke. Oh, Liverpool threw on goal nearly and he brings it back for a free kick. Henderson, go over and stitch him a loaf. Honestly, mate, I'll understand. Just go over and knock him spark out because he's absolutely ridiculous. Fuck's Fabinho's coming on. Come on. Come on, Fab. Oh my God, we're only 44 subs away, guys, from that magical, mystical number of 7,750. So if you're watching, please do hit that button. Free kick taken by Liverpool. Kasper Schmeichel comes out and claims it. Good goalkeeping there from the Leicester keeper. Right, he launches the ball upfield. Kate had all the time in the world to take that down, head it, and he heads it straight to fucking Leicester City player. Ridiculous. Right, come on, Hendo. Hendo, right hand side. Ooh, crunching challenge there by Chilwell. Proper challenge. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Come on, Reds. Love you, Craig, you big-headed legend. Thank you, Martin. It is a big head of mine, I have to say. I'm not in the Harry Maguire school of massive heads, but it's not too small. Throw in taken. Liverpool in the Leicester half. Leicester City win the ball back. Good play by them. The Reds turn it back over. Oh, Atkinson, you prick. You absolute prick. Liverpool turn the ball over. Look at him. The smug little look on his face. You're bald as well, Atkinson. You can pretend you can grow this little bit of hair. You're bald, you're grey, you're shit. You can't keep up with the game. You're giving us nothing and I fucking hate you, son. I absolutely hate you, Atkinson. Look at that. Oh, they're showing the replay of the penalty incident again. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Naby Keita has come off to be replaced by Fabinho. It's probably the correct decision, I have to say. Lallana's on as well. Shaqiri's off, Lallana's on, Keita's off, Fabinho's on. So double substitution there from Kloppo. The Reds going to go for this now. 66 minutes gone at Anfield. Liverpool won. Leicester City / Martin Atkinson won. Big 25 minutes or so in the season to come here. Damari Gray now with the ball left hand side for Leicester. He skips past a couple of Liverpool players. Chilwell whips the ball to the back post. Good ball. It was a good ball, to be fair. Nobody could get on the end of it. Good player, Ben Chilwell, I have to say. I know we looked at him a few years ago. They didn't pull the trigger. He's progressed very well at Leicester. They've a good full-back on their hands there. Some good young players at Leicester City. Fabinho now on the ball for Liverpool. He tries to quicken the game up a little bit. We give it away though. Leicester with the ball right hand side. Lallana comes across. He fouls. Referee said play on. Leicester City players losing their feet. Evans goes down, but he manages to keep the ball. Right, Genie. Come on, the Reds. Come on. Lallana now for the Reds. He has a look over his shoulder. A little bit of space ahead of him. Gives it to Salah. Salah. I don't know. Who are you rolling that to, Mo? The ball was to Robertson, mate. Not to fucking nobody down the line. Ah, come on, the Reds. Right, let's be pragmatic about this. If the result stays as it is, how bad off are we? We're another point ahead. We're 5 points ahead. We're one better off than we were. But that's not it. We want 7-point lead. Let's be fair about this. There's time in it. There's plenty of time. Both sides have had their chances. We haven't been great in the second half. We've seen what we kind of seen with Manchester City yesterday. An early goal. I won't say complacency, but the levels just haven't been the same since. Ball over the top towards Maddison. Comes out and claimed by Alisson. Well done to him. The score is 1-1. Bravo, shooter. "22 minutes to go at Anfield. Still time for the Reds. Matip now in possession. Fabinho's come on. That will up things a little bit. He's already looked more active in the few minutes that he's been on. Henderson. Fabinho. Ball out left hand side now with Robbo. Lallana. BT Sports fucking screen goes. Now it's back. Joel Matip. Fabinho. Matip. Come on, the Reds. Bournemouth 3-0 up against Chelsea, by the way. Fabinho tries a ball towards the back post. There's too much on it. That's going out for a goal kick. Spurs still losing 1-0. Southampton won, Crystal Palace won. Obviously Liverpool 1-1. Atlanta 2-0 up against Juventus in that game. So Juventus going out of the Italian Cup. Barcelona 2-0 up at half time against Sevilla. What else we got? Celtic 2-0 up against St Johnstone, and Rangers 3-1 up against Cowdenbeath. That's pretty much the scores as we have them at the minute, folks. Right, goal kick taken by Kasper Schmeichel. Fabinho comes across, wins it in the air. Henderson wins the second ball and heads it out of play. Like, I don't get that, mate. Where were you heading it to? Chilwell with the throw in now, left hand side for Leicester City. Spurs are playing Watford, for those of you asking. Ball went out, referee. Yes, blow your fucking whistle, Atkinson. Throw into Liverpool now, right hand side. Come on. Throw a Hendo. Fabinho. Henderson. Good ball inside. Genie, look, the space. Switch it. Right, Robbo. Head down, son. Turn on the afterburners. Firmino. Genie. Firmino. Genie Wijnaldum again. Good tackle by Jamie Vardy to win it back. Fabinho comes across, wins it back for Liverpool. Ball goes out off Robertson, throw into Leicester City. We need a big last 20 minutes, Reds. A big fucking effort. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Throw into Liverpool left hand side. Come on, lads. Up the tempo. Come on. And Anfield as well. They need you behind them here. Come on, lads. Throw in taken. Virgil van Dijk. He switches it to Joel Matip. Ball goes underneath him, but it's okay. There's space behind him. Matip strides, walks, jumps, whatever you want to say, into the Leicester half. Mane now. He's brought down. Free kick to Liverpool. It's not really in a shootable position. Right hand side of the penalty area. Kind of out near the 90-degree angle out that side of it. Let's see if we can work anything from this. It was a callous foul as well from Ndidi. Should have been a book, and he clearly tripped his ankle. But we can't expect officiating of any type of a decent standard from Martin. I can't give a fuck about Liverpool Atkinson. Oh, come on the Reds. 72 minutes gone. Henderson about to take the free kick, I think. Salah's over it as well. Henderson with the ball in. Cleared by Chilwell. Firmino. Van Dijk goes down. Atkinson says, don't be stupid, you're not getting a penalty in this game. Maddison now, left hand side to Jamie Vardy. Demarai Gray on the overlap. Gray. Oh, shot straight at Alisson. Fucking hell, good counter attack there from Leicester. Firmino now, he's in possession. Everything's slowed down. It's too slow, Reds, come on! If Leicester City can play with an attack, or with a quick counter attack, so can we. Come on. Fabinho now. Salah, he turns back inside. Gives it to Sadio. Sadio tries a ball down the line to Henderson. Henderson across the box. And Harry Maguire once again with the interception. Good football there from Liverpool. Better. Come on the Reds. Salah now at the corner. .73 minutes gone. That's a shy corner. Doesn't even beat the first man. Unacceptable. Robertson now. He launches the ball towards the back post. Van Dijk wins it in the air. Firmino flick on. Leicester managed to clear their lines. Vardy, he nods it back. Right, we've turned it over a bit. What were you doing there, Lallana? Honestly, mate, what were you doing? Genie Wijnaldum now. Everything about Adam Lallana looks too slow to me, by the way, since he's been on the field. Everything seems to be touch, have a little look, cup of tea, sandwich. Henderson, ball towards the back post. To Firmino. Unlucky, Bobby. Unlucky. Oh, Bobby Firmino. Good stuff. Touch inside the box, turns himself outside, gives himself a bit of space, has a shot. It's almost straight at the keeper, but at least he's trying. Good save by Kasper Schmeichel to get down. Better from Liverpool. Come on. Henderson, corner in. Matip gets up and wins it but puts it wide. Yeah, he couldn't really do much with that, to be fair. Right, 15 minutes to go at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Leicester City 1. No change on the Premier League scores than we spoke about a few minutes ago. Showing that Leicester City counter-attack here. Good pace by Demarai Gray. He had to shoot quickly and it was straight at Alisson. Leicester have had their chances in this second half. 3 that I can think of, at least 3 good chances for them. Atalanta now 3-0 up against Juventus. For anyone that, for anyone that gives a shit about Serie A, well, the Italian Cup. Maddison has gone off for Leicester City as well. Is it Chudroy or Chudry? I'm not sure how you pronounce the guy's name that's come on, but he's got a kick-ass haircut. Right, throw into Leicester here, left-hand side. Liverpool and Arsenal have the most Premier League goals scored in the last 15 minutes of the season. 14 goals each. Chilwell to take the throw into Leicester now. Come on. Was the holiday worth it, Alex? Fuck you. Was the holiday worth it, you gobshite? Do you know anything about football, mate? Do you know anything about this? If you think it was a holiday, you're an idiot. Come on, Mo. Mane now, right hand side for Liverpool. He's looking, switches the play, left hand side to Robbo. Robbo, come on, son, fuck's sake. Robbo trying a fucking bicycle kick from 25 yards out on the left hand side, like, nah. Nah, that's ridiculous. We need calm heads at this moment in time. I love you, Andy Robertson, mate. I absolutely love you, but you were never scoring that. Never. Right, guys. Time for calm heads. Still plenty of time in this. Fabinho wins it in the air. Leicester clear with the ball. Ball goes out. Throw in right hand side. Henderson comes across to take it. There's no excuse for these lads to be tired. No excuse for anything other than us to put in a big last 15 minutes here. Firmino, Henderson switches the play well to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk has a look ahead of him now. He gives it to Robertson. He's forced backwards. We allow Leicester to reset yet again. Van Dijk with a long diagonal to Henderson, who just can't bring it under control. Fuck's sake. 1-1 in the Spurs game, by the way, by the looks of things. Just getting confirmation on that now. Bear with me. Again, I'm just waiting for confirmation on the Spurs game, so don't hold me to the score just yet. Wijnaldum now. Henderson. Yes, 1-1 in the Spurs game. I can confirm that now. Throw into Liverpool, right hand side. Son Heung-min with the goal for Spurs. Henderson takes the throw in quickly. Offside, for fuck's sake. There's no excuse for that laziness, Bobby. Kloppo is furious on the sideline. Do you know, I don't blame him. It hasn't been good enough. Hasn't been good enough from us. We started the game brightly and then Leicester have got into it. Fair fucks to Leicester. Apart from the referee, you know, helping them out a little bit, but fair fucks to them. They've kept going. But it's up to us now. Come on, lads. There's still time in this. Matip. Throw into Liverpool again, right hand side. Come on, Liverpool. We're only 27 subs away as well, guys, from hitting that fantastic number. So if you're watching, hit that button and become a legend. I don't know why you become a legend, but, you know, it helps. Firmino now. He tries to switch it to Robertson on the left-hand side. We're seriously lacking creativity, guys, I have to say. I mean, yes, we've kept possession. Yes, we've moved the ball, but what have we done with it? Not much. Firmino. Have a shot. Sadio, why flick it? Pull the fucking trigger, mate. Pull the trigger. We got into the box twice there and tried to pass our way around them. Pull the fucking trigger. Have a shot. Henderson. Matip. Give it to Fabinho. You've got space, Fab. Run into it, son. Right. Left hand side. Lallana, keep making that run. Make the run, Lallana. Pull the defender with you. Fabinho, switch it to Gini. Gini Wijnaldum now. Right, Sadio, go down the line. Mo, you run out towards him. Come on, Gini. Well done, Henderson. Salah. Henderson. Ball towards the back post. Robbo nods it down. Comes off a Leicester City player. Good defending there. Leicester tried to play the way out upfield. Van Dijk comes across. Wins it back for Liverpool. Pressure starting to mount now a little bit. Liverpool know there's a big few minutes ahead of them. Sadio. Salah. He switches it to Gini. Henderson's on the right hand side. Somebody make a run down the line for Henderson. Firmino. Henderson. Gini. Salah. Still Mo Salah. Salah. Edge of the box. He's brought down. Free kick to Liverpool. It's funny how we've seen that, isn't it? Pretty similar foul from the same fucking player. It's funny how you've seen that one, Atkinson, you absolute bottle job. How is Ricardo still on the field? I feel like that's about his 17th foul of the game. Free kick here. I would say it's a dangerous position, but I mean, if you score from here, it's going to be a very fucking good free kick. It's right out on the diagonal. Salah's over it. Henderson's over it. 10 minutes to go at Anfield. I'm trying to... I don't know what... Who's going to hit this one? If Mo hits it, it's going to have to be something out of this world on his left foot to score. Salah hits it straight into the wall. Ball to the back post. Sadio takes a touch. He's offside. Just waiting for the replay. It doesn't matter what the replay shows. He was given offside anyway. He was onside, by the way, people, by a yard. Just more fantastic officiating. Bobby Firmino's gone off now. Daniel Sturridge is on for the last 10 minutes. I mean, that's another one, by the way, we can put down to shit officiating. He was at least a yard onside, and he had a free shot at goal, but the referee deemed him offside. Another one goes against us. Funny thing is, Martin Atkinson will pick up his paycheck, he'll be refereeing again next week, and he won't give a fuck. Nor will the Premier League, nor will the referees, governing body, nor will anybody. Because they don't have to answer to fucking anybody for their shitty performances. Because they're so stuck for referees in this league that they fast track people through at the end of last season. Because one of the referees failed a fitness test and they just couldn't get the bodies. And now we're stuck with fucking bullshit officiating that could cost us the league. And the most fucking profitable league in the world. There you go. That's what you're stuck with. Referees that don't know how to do their fucking job. 21 subs away, guys, from hitting 7,750, so still time to hit that button. Hendo with the throw in. Sadio. Big 10 minutes here. Come on, the Reds. Firmino. Camera shows a split screen of the two managers. Sturridge. That was a shitty first touch from Sturridge. He wins it back though. Gets across and gets a foot in. Well done, Studge. Van Dijk. Lallana. Lallana, left hand side. Plays the ball across the penalty spot. Not really anybody there. Henderson comes across. Ball ricochets off him. Sturridge. Oh, take it down, Studge, man. Take it down. Pressure mounting here from Liverpool. Substitution coming up for Leicester City. Just waiting to see who's coming off. Demarai Gray coming off for Okazaki. So 7. Do you know what? Demarai Gray's look bright today. He's definitely a talent. Leicester have a good player on their hands there. So Shinji Okazaki on for the last few minutes for Leicester. Henderson gives it to Mane. Back to Henderson. Good switch of play to Van Dijk, who's got a few yards open ahead of him. Lallana. Sturridge. Lallana getting each other's way, but Liverpool still keep the ball. Fabinho. Give it back to Robertson. Lallana. Keep possession. Fuck's sake. Throw into Leicester, right hand side. What are you clapping at, Lallana, mate? You've been shite since you've come on the field. Telling other people to hurry up. Nah, not good enough, Lallana, I'm afraid. 2-1 Spurs, wow. What's the score? It's 1-1, mate. 1-1. Fabinho launches the ball upfield. Leicester clear it. Well done. Well done, Alisson. He comes out and heads the ball clear. Van Dijk. Well, I'd say launches it upfield, but he just booted it straight out of play. 5 minutes to go at Anfield plus injury time. Liverpool 1. Leicester Atkinson 1. Come on, the fuck. Cameron, I can't tell you what the atmosphere is like, mate, because I have to watch the game on silent, because if I have any sound coming through, I'll be done for copyright infringement. Oh, fuck's sake. Van Dijk heads another one out of play. Clock is against us here. Come on. Robbo clears it upfield. Maguire comes and wins it. Fabinho clears his lines. Sturridge, for fuck's sake. Daniel Sturridge, what are you at? You've been shite since you've come on. 3 touches and they've all been you falling over. We're on a perfect counter-attack here. Sturridge miscontrols the ball. It bounces off his fucking hand and he gives away a free kick. We're through 2-on-1 if the fucking idiot managed to control the ball. For fuck's sake, Sturridge. Fuck's sake. Ah! Llorente, by the way, with the goal for Spurs. That was absolute dog shit from Sturridge. How can a professional footballer not control a ball? Throw into Liverpool. Come on, quickly. Throw it across to Van Dijk. Oh, give it away, Henderson, you fucking gobshite. Henderson threw the ball straight to a Leicester City player, putting Sadio Mane in trouble. Could have given it to Van Dijk. You'd have had the whole field to run into. Right, here we go. Counter-attack. Mane. Great tackle. Sturridge. Oh, you fucking gobshite. What are you looking at, Sturridge? You're fucking dirt, mate. Dirt. Fuck's sake. Don't be giving it the hand on the hip, mate. You're a glorian cunt. All you had to do was pass that ball out left and Salah was in acres of space. But you go for the spectacular, you glory-seeking fucker. Fuck's sake. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that from Sturridge. He wanted the fucking headlines. You can fuck off at the end of the season. Goal kick taken by Schmeichel all the way out. 2.5 minutes to go here at Anfield. Still time. Come on. Somebody Henderson, look at the whole centre of the field, mate. There you go. At least somebody sees that there's an acre of space over that side. Mane tries to play it there. Right, Leicester City in possession here. 2 minutes left on the clock. Ball in behind. Alisson, come out. Bring it into your box, mate. Claim it. Do you know what? We haven't even looked in the second half like we're going to do anything. We can't bring on Origi, mate. We've made 3 subs. Right, come on. Matip. Henderson. Fuck's sake. We give it away again. Leicester City look to get in behind now. Well done, Alisson. 88.5 minutes gone. Van Dijk now. Come on, come on. What's up? Look, nobody's using the space, and Alisson's just missed kicking the ball. Henderson heads it, or fucking Van Dijk heads it back to him. Jesus Christ, it's like a calamity of errors. Fabinho now, left hand side. He launches the ball into the box. Fucking stupid ball. Nobody ever going to get in the end of it. 89 minutes gone. We don't deserve to win this game. Let's be frank about this. We should have had a penalty. There's no two ways about that. But it's not like we've played Leicester off the park here. Another one launched straight out of play by Kasper Schmeichel. Leicester about to make a substitution. They're happy with the point, obviously. Jamie Vardy coming off here now. Be interesting to see how much Atkinson adds on at the end of this game. Vardy literally just told him to fuck off there, by the way, on the way off the field. That's alright though. That's allowed. That's in the rules. That's all grand. Iheanacho coming on for the last, I don't know, injury time, whatever the fuck that is. Whoever's talking about Origi scoring the winner, he's not on the fucking pitch. And nor can he come on the pitch because we've made our subs. Van Dijk launches one upfield to Robertson. Robertson left hand side. Does well to keep possession. Gets a ball into the box. Evans gets a head on it. Leicester City clear. Henderson. Ball flicked out to Daniel Sturridge. Sturridge plays it back inside to Gini. Sturridge. Henderson. Why haven't we got every single fucking body in their half at this point? Fabinho. Gini. Salah. Too much time on it in Leicester City. 4 minutes of injury time being added on by Atkinson. 30 seconds of that's gone already. Van Dijk. Mane. Back post. Chilwell nods it down. Albrighton gets it away. Only as far as Gini Wijnaldum. Lallana. Oh, pulled back. Bit of a fucking ping pong in the box. Leicester clear their lines again. Pressure mounts by Liverpool. I tell you what, Leicester City have defended well when they've had to defend today. Chilwell's been excellent. The world's largest head has been excellent, even though he shouldn't have been on the field. Right, we've got 2.5 minutes to go of injury time. You feel there might be one chance left in this. Why are we passing it around, for fuck's sake? Move! That's passing around at the back like we're 2-0 up with fucking 88 minutes gone. Salah now. Nothing on from. Has to go right to Henderson. Henderson tries to whip a ball and there's a person standing a yard in front of him. Blocked it. Matip. Left hand side, Fabinho. Fabinho floats one into the box. Why are we putting high balls into the box when the human being with the biggest head in the world is standing in there? For fuck's sake. We're not going to beat them in the air. Stop trying to play fucking high balls into the box. Get the ball wide and drag their bodies wide and open up space and play them in from wide positions, for God's sake. Harry Maguire, by the way, has been given man of the match. He shouldn't have been on the field and he's just been given man of the match. That goes to show you the impact Atkinson had on this game. Robertson now, ball across the box. Chilwell comes across and clears his lines. 90 seconds to go. Owen Duffy, this commentator is jokes. Owen, go fuck yourself. Ball goes out, corner to Liverpool. Come on the Reds, last chance here. Right, ball into the box. Oh, Mane got on the end of it, headed straight over. You'd imagine that that's that now. Kasper Schmeichel's going to take his time with the goal kick. Ay, ay, ay. You'd imagine that that will probably be that. I can't give out about Mane on that one, for fuck's sake. Right guys, with 30 seconds of injury time to go. Kasper Schmeichel's taken his goal kick and done what he's done for the last 4, which is put it straight out of play on the right hand side. Atkinson gets the card out now, but no football for Liverpool to take. Atkinson, you're a cunt, mate. An absolute prick. Don't be shrugging your shoulders. Clock ticks, 10 seconds left. This is it. Last fucking chance in the game. Ball into the box. Leicester City have cleared it and Atkinson blows up, and that's that. It's funny, isn't it? 8 seconds worth of additional time in the second half when the ball had gone out of play for about 40 seconds, but it gives a good 35 seconds in the first half to allow Leicester to score. Funny that, isn't it? Funny that from Mr. Atkinson. Anyway, final score, Liverpool 1, Leicester City 1. Good competitive game of football. It's not the result that we'd have wanted, but it moves us another point clear of Manchester City in the title race. I don't know what to say, guys. It's been a frustrating evening, but it is what it is. We're 5 points clear of Manchester City in the Premier League title race. We're still in pole position. It's not the end of the world. Don't be going off pissed off about this. It was one of those nights. Leicester City are a good side and they came and put in a solid performance. No disrespect to Leicester City whatsoever. Very good side. They're a good team. But Liverpool weren't at their best. But 5 points is 5 points, guys. I will chat to you all in 15 minutes. We'll be back with the Late Night Agenda match reaction show. Hope you can join us for that one. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so on the way out. We're only 8 away from 750. I'll catch you guys in 15 minutes. Let's react to this game and see how everybody's feeling. I'll talk to you then. Up the motherfucking Reds.